welcome to Off Topic. That's the show we're on right now.
Welcome to the puzzle hour.
More or less. Yeah, we, Michael's gone, Lindsay's gone, Gavin's gone. They're all dead forever.
Jeremy's here somewhere.
Jeremy's, he's about halfsy dead.
Yeah.
He's dead till he shows up.
Yeah. So we're just going to put a puzzle together and probably talk about Destiny 2 for the whole time. And thanks to Dollar Shave Club for making that possible.
Yay! Dollar Shave Club.
Right over the puzzle.
I thought at 42 years old,
All right.
I had experienced all of the surprises in life there were to experience.
You got some news, some hit?
So over the weekend,
Oh, hi, that's Jeff.
a lot of people don't know.
I'm Jeff.
My cousin Christopher, if you watch Relationship Goals, you know my cousin Christopher is getting married to his fiancee Brent.
Congratulations to him.
Congratulations. I thought that was my favorite Relationship Goals we did. I thought it went really well. He and Brent are a lovely couple and super well matched. And so over the weekend, Christopher asked me to be his best man, which was cool. I can't think of a better choice, personally. So I went to, they invited me to their bachelor party.
Well, did you participate in all traditional best man roles? Like, did you create the bachelor party?
No, I didn't help in any way whatsoever.
Okay.
I told him, no, I'm not gonna be a useful best man, but I'll show up. And so I did. And they had it in Montreal.
That's in Canada.
Which is apparently some sort of
Canada's a country.
gay bachelor party mecca.
Really?
Yeah, it's got
where you go?
a super high per capita of strip clubs and then gay strip clubs, and then apparently all the French Canadian dudes are super hot, so I'm told. And so I went for a weekend. It was me and my cousin and his fiance and 11 other gay dudes I'd never met.
Hey, it's Matt Bragg.
So I was a bit of an outsider.
Hey, Matt Bragg.
But I did all of the activities, which mostly, except for the drinking, which mostly meant that I went to a lot of gay strip clubs. So I found out there's a difference. So I had been to male strip clubs before.
Okay.
Haven't we all? A male strip club is different from a gay male strip club. In a gay male strip club, they don't allow women.
Really? Not at all?
No women. Because they
legal?
yell and because they get touchy. Which
Women?
is weird because the guys get very touchy.
Well, look, but they don't want
shit.
the lady touch in there. That's
I guess it's, I guess.
What about if you're a gay
dudes
woman?
don't want to be fondled by then you probably have no interest in going. I don't know. All I know is it was a thing.
Straight women go to regular strip
So
clubs.
what would you expect as like a dumb straight dude? What would you expect would happen at a gay strip club?
As a dumb straight dude, and
Like people would be like, oh, like imagine that I'm not evolved as a human being, but I'm a person who is like falls prey to stereotypes. You'd be like, I'm not gonna go to a gay strip club because somebody's gonna try to gay on me. Right?
I mean, that's like they don't straight on you at straight.
Exactly,
clubs.
it's a dumb argument.
For that
you pay for that. You pay for that pleasure.
It costs money to get someone to straight on you.
Yeah. So I don't care. I go. I'm up for a fun, and I figured it'd be fun people watching. Turns out it was a lot of dick watching.
I imagine there's a lot of.
I didn't realize you could see too much cock. You can't.
You hit cock
You
saturation.
can absolutely see too much cock in a lifetime.
Too much.
Maximum
Yeah,
cockage.
it's like I'm not gonna tell all the stories,
faces,
but I will say if you've ever seen the Joel Schumacher film 8mm, there's a scene where Joaquin Phoenix goes, he's horrified, look in his face after he saw the first snuff film to Nick Cage, and he goes, "There's things that you see that you just can't unsee."
Okay.
And that applies to me now. I've seen some stuff. I've seen some
much
stuff that I'm not gonna talk about here. I saw some stuff.
Are we talking like balls that wrap around the shaft?
I'm not.
Or
I
what
can't. I'll tell you this. I won't. I'll never unsee it. But
like-
so you walk in
on the floor docking.
So are you like at a urinal and you have like PTSD, or you like look down and see your own? Oh, God, like flashes.
Funny you should mention the urinal. So go to the. So I went to a bevy of gay strip clubs, of which there are varying degrees of grossness to niceness.
Strippiness.
Like the big one that I went
Well, that's
to.
kinda-
I want to say give a shout
club
out
can
to the
have that.
classy one. I think it was called Stock. It's on it's in Gay Village.
Wait, Stock
and it's on Gay
with an
Street.
L or like stock?
STOCK.
Okay, like
And,
stock market. Okay.
So I walked in, and the
was
first
thinking,
thing I see literally is one of the guys next to me goes,
Stalk. Like,
"That dude looks like
stalk
Jason."
of corn or-
That dude looks like Jason Momoa.
A-L-K.
And I go, "Holy shit, that guy looks like Jason Momoa!" Like everybody at that club,
Performer or attendee?
performer.
Okay.
Every dude at that club looked like
Jason Momoa?
Jason.
Aquaman?
They looked like the Mountain
Okay.
from
Huge,
from-
jacked,
yeah.
ripped.
So they're bears. Is
It was
what you're
crazy.
Saying.
And whereas the other one, they all looked like, honestly, they looked like drug addicted sex slaves. Like
Okay.
a lot of really skinny, way
So,
too young
like,
looking.
So it's
Like
Twix
Jason
in
Mewes.
one, and then
Yeah, like Jason Mewes. Jason Mewes if he still had teeth. But so
don't need
anyway, the
teeth,
first
you're
one I
a
go
sex slave,
to,
to be fair.
I walk in and I'm
Okay.
thinking, all right, this seems a little scuzzy, and then I realize the walls are covered in black trash bags.
oh no,
Yeah.
oh no,
Yeah, and I thought that's weird. That's odd that they're covered in black trash bags.
is it though?
Although I will say,
Easy
I didn't
cleanup.
see any semen in that club. But so I walk in and I think like I don't know what to expect at a gay strip club. I assume it's just like a male strip club, which is a lot of bored dudes helicoptering to women that are going, "Woo, yeah," like that.
Just getting slapped.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I get there and all the boys go to get a drink and I don't drink, so I'm just like I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta pee because I've been at like bars watching them drink all
Straight
night.
to the bathroom. Okay.
And I walked in, and it's in Montreal, French, so it's super French. Like it's
Very
French
polite
as
people.
it's French. Well, it's as forward people. It's as French as going to Paris. Like everything is in French. All the signs are in French.
Okay.
People will pretend not to speak English, just like the Parisians do. And this little like French dude comes up to me and he goes, France, 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 France. And I'm like, I don't speak English.
Weird
I
that
don't
you would
know,
just
yeah.
announce a country.
And
yeah, all right.
and then he just like he smiles at me and he grabs my dick. And I
Well,
went,
that's the universal language.
Wait.
Jeff.
Like,
And I went,
like your
"Oh,
dick
yeah,
was your
straight,
dick was
what you
out.
know."
no, I was in my pants.
Okay.
And he just like goes,
gotta clarify
and I
this.
was like, I'm good.
were like,
thank you.
How else was he going to get
And
the
he's
message
like,
across?
French, 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 French. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. I smile. I'm like, nice to meet you, and I kind of go around him and I go to the urinal and I pull my business out and I start to pee. And as I'm peeing, a hand comes around and starts and just grabs my dick.
Whoa!
And I go, all right. Well,
That's just being friendly.
Your
That's,
reaction is just all right.
I go. Well,
Okay,
here's the
as
deal.
this
Here's the deal.
happens.
First off,
Okay,
Matt,
He didn't want you to splash.
I'm going to preface this with three things.
All right.
One, this is my cousin's bachelor party. I want him to have a good time.
Okay.
Right?
You don't want to
I'm
cause
the
a scene.
only straight person in 14 out of 13. It's 13 gay dudes and me.
Okay.
I don't want to be the party pooper. I don't want to be the one that's like, no, this is too gay for me or whatever, right? Two, I'm in a foreign country. I don't know the customs.
Okay,
I don't know
sure.
what's considered appropriate, what's just
Absolutely.
normal.
I don't think the
That's-
And
customs
three,
are like,
having
let me
never
help you
been
pee.
to a gay strip club before, I don't know if I'm sending some sort of a signal that I'm not aware of. Like maybe I'm being an asshole right here. The guy's like, you did all the stuff. You're
cock teasing it.
You said yes 11 different ways from Sunday. How am I supposed to know?
Look, your words are saying no, but your body's saying yes.
Right. So I'm like, I very politely, I'm like, no, thank you, and I like move his hand away from my dick. He's not taking no for an answer. So I zip up.
He goes back in?
He tries, and I'm just like, ugh, like this. We're having like a.
Did you actually like slap it? Or
And so I
Wait,
was
you were
like-
you were doing this?
Yeah.
You didn't.
And I was like,
then you reached around
and then
behind
his
you.
dick was in my hand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I like zip up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the stall. So I walk into a stall, and I shut
Oh,
the
that's
door.
probably even worse.
There's no latch on the stall, but I shut the door, and then I take out, and I
You're
start
the
to pee
latch.
again,
Is there a...
and I hear the
Tell
door
me he slips underneath it.
kick open,
Oh.
as if it's like in a fucking cowboy movie. Like,
Oh.
the door kicks up, and I go, that's weird. And then there's just two hands on my ass,
Ah! No.
and I went, ugh.
You were like sacre bleu.
I was like, no. And so I go, so I just zip up and I'm like, I don't have to go to the bathroom that bad. And I wash my hands and I leave. And I just go and I just sit and I'm just drinking, watching really skinny guys with their dicks helicoptering.
Drinking,
And
yeah.
I'll say this about gay strippers.
Yeah.
They don't put as much effort into dancing as the women do. It's a lot more like jack off related.
Just like a gyrate.
And there's this move they do where they take their hand like this and they go, and they get it wet and they take their boner and they go, and they make eye contact and they go, yeah. And you're like, and I'm like, I'm like, am I the only one that's not? And everybody else is like,
This is your asshole.
Yeah.
And that's what he's
And
doing
we're
to your
like, yeah.
asshole.
But anyway, so I just go sit down and I just start talking and like, there's one dude who's a little older, like it's like Chris is 27, so a lot of his friends are in their 20s, and there's one dude who's a little older, who's in his mid 30s. So we kind of like buddied up, and we're like hanging out talking, and he has all these funny things he does at strip clubs, where he like every time one of the strippers spins around the pole, he goes whee, not for anybody's benefit but for himself, and anytime
yeah, of
somebody
course.
like leans down, he goes. like their little mix. So he's got this like soundtrack going.
It sounds like the perfect kind
It
of person
becomes
to hang out with
fucking
you.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So the whole time we just talk about movies and he makes fart sounds and wee sounds. And then the next morning at breakfast, they were like, "So what did you think of your first gay strip club?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was okay. I could have done without the sexual assault." And they were like, "Haha, wait, what?"
And he was like,
and I
"Wee."
told them the story, and they go, "That's not okay." And I go, "I just assume that's what happens at bathrooms at gay strip clubs. I just didn't go back to the bathroom." And they're like, "No, that doesn't happen." And I'm like, "Out of the 13 of you, that's never happened." And they go, "I don't think it's ever happened to anybody ever." And I swear to God, we were there 3 minutes. Where were y'all? And they were like, "We were at the bar." And I'm like, "So that wasn't okay?" And they're like, "No, I would have been horrified if that had happened to me. That's disgusting." And I'm like, "It is? I thought it was normal." And they're like, "That's not normal." You
didn't think that was
It's like,
normal.
say something.
No one
I'm
would
like,
think that was
I
normal.
don't know what's going on. I figured
That's
it was my
not
fault.
normal anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so they were like, "That didn't happen."
Unless
I'm
you
like,
were
I swear
wearing
to
a
God, it
sign
happened.
that's like, grab my dick.
They didn't believe me. They're like, "I've been gay my entire life and that's never happened to me." And I'm like, "I don't know what to tell you.
You're putting out the wrong
I
vibes.
got some sweet straight juices. People want it." So that was my first of many trips at a gay strip club. Then I went to the better gay strip club, the nicer one,
classier one.
the classier one. Which, by the way, they broadcast online. So if they're like, check it
wanna
out on
get
your
a
phone,
feed?
Yeah.
you might be able to see a picture of me like sitting eating popcorn. They had free popcorn. Sitting
Nice.
eating popcorn, drinking Diet Coke, stale Diet Coke, watching dudes just.
But fresh popcorn.
Fresh popcorn, yeah.
Popcorn was okay.
Well, they pop it, with
it was
the
free.
speed of the day.
Isn't the whole point of strip
Yeah.
clubs not to be seen, like private? And so why
I
would
don't
they
think-
broadcast
I
that?
don't think they care.
Yeah. It's a different country.
Maybe, yeah.
No, so how do strip clubs up there work? Is that like a full nude strip club? Or is it-
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ryan, I saw. Ryan, they had a contest.
Do they still have to have the pasties on? Or
Do you know there's a such thing? Jack is a big fan. He has a flesh light, right?
Right.
That thing Jack's super into.
Sure.
always talking about it.
They have a gay version called a flesh jack, which I wasn't aware of. Which I guess is just like a butthole instead
doesn't
of
seem real.
a rubber butthole instead of a rubber vagina. And I
right.
kept calling it a fleshlight. I'm like, is that a fleshlight? And they're like, no, it's a flesh jack. It's don't.
Light is not a feminine
Yeah.
term.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Okay.
And so they called it a flesh jack, and
Okay.
they had a contest where like five
Is
guys,
this for like flashing before your
five
eyes?
naked
like
dudes sit in
PTSD?
chairs, and they all just jack off,
Performers or attendees?
and then the person who ejaculates first across the stage wins.
Wins.
Now, these
No,
are
wait,
the
wait, wait.
Well, I don't know what the prize
performers
was.
or attendees.
Hang
They
on.
were performers.
Okay,
No.
so you don't just show up and it's not like amateur jack off night.
So one of the things I can talk about.
He's gonna go pro.
Yeah, you're gonna go pro.
Someday.
I'm working
One
my
of the
way.
things I will talk
I got a
about-
farm league jack off
volume,
team.
range. He's really
That's
hitting
exactly
it
what
on
I was gonna
everything.
say. Is it like a different competition? Like, is the furthest? Do they get bonus points? Or
I'm a double A jacker, working my way up to the majors.
One of the things I will talk about
can you jack
Yeah.
off
is
the
that
line, go too
yeah.
far?
they'll just at a gay strip club in Montreal, they'll just jack off on stage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's only a problem if it's to completion.
Now, was it just people on stage, or did you see
Okay.
anyone in the audience?
Jeff is looking down
I
but nodding.
didn't see anyone in the audience. It
No one
all
was
seemed
playing along at
very
home?
up and up. No, it didn't.
very
There was some
up
stuff
and
I saw that didn't seem above board. I will say this:
below board?
straight people are boring.
Not as much fun.
Not as much fun going on.
Well, I mean, have you ever
if you
seen-
have an opportunity to go to a gay bachelor party, I would recommend it.
What do the gay bachelor party games look like?
We played Heads Up. We played Bananagrams.
Which head?
We played a lot of like categories type stuff in the
Okay.
daytime, and then nighttime it was drinking and fancy restaurants, and then just dicks. I may have seen
What a combination.
100 dicks in 3 days of various stages of erection at different times, and then I saw some other stuff. And
You keep throwing in
Yeah,
like
you're-
It was like buttholes or something. Like,
just lots of.
I mean, you're bringing it up, so clearly you're okay
No, I
talking
don't-
about
it's
it.
not my story. That's not my story.
It is your story. It's not my story to tell. Like, let me tell you about the time Jeff saw some dicks.
The dudes in gay dudes in Montreal like to party, and they seem to know how. So if you ever want to have a gay bachelor party,
Montreal.
you should
Yeah,
do
you
that.
should go there.
There's a whole area called Gay Village that's just tons of like really cool bars and,
least
and
they're good at
restaurants
naming
and stuff.
things.
And they have bathhouses. I didn't go in one.
Like Japanese style or
Not unless the Japanese are blowing each other in the hallway.
In the hallway?
Well, how do you know? You said you just said you didn't go in one.
I didn't go in one, but I heard stories.
He's peeking in the window.
There's one called G.I. Joe.
All right.
And like across the street, there's one called Oasis, and then there's like a third one I didn't check out. I thought about going in just to see, but I didn't have the right attire. Like you're supposed to have flip flops and stuff.
I was gonna say what attire is
You get
necessary
naked.
here? Yeah.
A towel and flip flops and a lot of items.
Remember when we were in Berlin for that game?
Oh yeah.
And the team from Aria Games brought us out there.
Echo of Soul.
Echo of Soul, yeah.
Yeah,
It was MMO. And we had a really great time. They're awesome people. And then they took us out one night, like, oh, we're going to go to the bars. And then I was like, we got a little drunk, and I was like, hey, we should go to a German discotheque. We're in Germany, let's go to a German discotheque. And they're like, well, there's this one place we can go, but you got to take your pants off to go inside. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And then immediately they were all like,
Nobody-
wait, what? Like,
nobody would say
we
yes.
just totally called their bluff, and we're like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
I think Jack and I were the only ones wanting to go.
Yeah, we're like, fine, let's do it. If you're ever in Germany, a little drunk, let's go to a discotheque.
Let's go take our pants off.
And then they're like, well, let's go to this other bar first. Oh, we have this other bar we need to go to. And they slowly made it where it was
And then they were like,
4
"Oh, it's getting late." We gotta go.
Yeah.
They did not want to see us
They
naked.
did not want to see us go to a German discotheque.
But so ironically, I would get like bored after I hit like dick overload. I'd go outside for a while.
Sure.
And walk
Gotta
around.
cool down a little bit.
It was fetish weekend, so they had down the street like
So they all dressed up the dicks.
they had like a red carpet
Funny
and then
hats
like
and-
weird fetish stuff.
What does a red carpet look
Yeah.
like?
It was like a red carpet on the street with a rope and like you would think, and you would like walk down
Well,
with
like
your
I would
fetish
think,
gear,
obviously.
or like Voldo, you know. And so, but at
people
one point
with their
toward the end of the
hands
night,
in the
I was like walking through a park and then a street fight with a bunch of I don't know if they were like people dressed as people dressed weirdly. Got into a huge fight, and it was like dudes ripping each other's bras off and like throwing down, and I was like, ugh, so I backed away from that. And I was kind of bummed out by the random street violence, like the weird trans fight
I
I
can
walked
see how that
into.
would turn you off. Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel. And I was doing a lot of like sneaking out, and then they'd be like, hey, where'd you go? We moved on to the next bar, and I'm like, oh, hi.
Weird.
Hi.
But and I was walking, and I ran into a dude who was like, "Is that Jeff?" And I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Hey, I'm a big Rooster Teeth fan. Love you guys. Anyway, it's weird. This is the last place I thought I'd run into you." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's probably." And he goes, "Oh, cool. It's good to see you." And I was like, "Nice to meet you." Shook hands. He's from Texas. And then I was walking away, and he goes, "Hey, Jeff." And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm at a friend's bachelor party, or my cousin's bachelor party." And he goes, "Yeah, okay, weird." He just gave me the weirdest look and walked away, as in like. Bullshit.
You just opened that guy's
Yeah.
eyes to all sorts of possibilities, Jeff.
I think he just thinks that I'm a closeted Montreal gay man.
Thanks.
It's a very specific subset, but
Also, Montreal, great city.
yeah,
Montreal's a cool city. I've been
It's
there
beautiful
before.
and
than the
old and
Frenchness.
historic and super French, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Would you go back?
I would like to go back to see more of Montreal because most of what I saw was smoky, gross, trash bag covered sex clubs.
The trash bag.
I mean,
It got me too, man.
That's
What
the
did
perfect
y'all do
decor.
this weekend?
That's the end of the rocket launcher. Ends up over here.
oh, it's over here.
Oh, this is
it's
Jack,
this
where's your
way.
head?
All right here.
Gotcha.
Your head's right here.
oh, hey, look.
Oh, well,
Where's your head at?
Goes there.
I went to PAX. That was cool.
Yeah, PAX was a lot of fun, man. We had a good time out there.
No, that's not right. No, yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
That is. Call me out.
got to watch Jack get a bunch of people drunk one night.
Oh yeah, we got Landon
He got
hammered, Jeff.
Super blitz.
Yeah, it was fun times.
Which you can do because he's of age, right?
He is of age. He's 22 years old.
Yep.
They
Go in
checked
this
at the
country
door.
and every other one.
And we the first night of PAX I was like, I don't have anything to do tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna get drunk tonight because that's the only night I can really do it.
You don't ever get drunk.
I mean, never. I'm not like silly drunk. I mean, I was good and drunk, but not like, oh god, I can't move kind of drunk. Landon was, oh god, I can't move kind
Well,
of.
Well,
Landon
you
has
kept
2 drinks. He gets to that.
Going
true.
more shots.
Well, they were delicious,
Okay.
and so.
It's cool to meet Landon's brother the other day.
Dude, the real Australian?
A real Australian.
Freaking Landon went to the NFL kickoff game last night, Patriots versus Bills.
He was super excited for that.
Yeah, oh, he's a huge
That was the whole
Pats fan.
reason he came to America.
Yeah, well, PAX and also that.
I think
So-
PAX was an excuse to come to America for that.
Probably.
Yeah, that's kind of how he sounded.
But yeah, it's cool. It was good seeing him. Good. I mean, PAX is always fun. PAX is like I always describe it as like camp reunion. Like you end up seeing the same people you only see at conventions and stuff. It's like,
We filmed Madden with Landon Williams here. That was fun.
Oh god, that was
he loves to
great-
pretend like he doesn't like Madden.
Oh, he was
and then
super
gets
into it.
super into it.
Yeah, Madden was a lot of fun. That was a good episode, and you'll be happy to know that I threw another pick. I threw a bunch of picks.
It was Jack and I had
totally
a rule
worth
where
it.
every time you throw an interception,
We
we
trade
trade off the controllers. Let me just say that Jack picked up the controller, went, "Here you go."
And so, but the game itself
Instant.
was an amazing game.
It was an amazing.
Trust me,
it could only happen.
I
in
would
a
say
video
it wasn't
game.
a blowout. It was
Super close.
a lot of fun. So.
I am disappointed. I did finally turn a webcam on watching Landon, but I missed most of the game.
No man.
It was great.
But
his slow descent into madness was.
well, his slow descent into suddenly giving a shit was
Yeah.
pretty great.
He started up doing that thing where he's like, I don't care, I don't care,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
I don't know. That's a dark hand right there.
Is that hand?
Yeah, that's a hand.
Shadow.
Be awesome
That
if we
might be
could
Gavin.
finish
I thought it
this
was like
puzzle
the
today.
jacket.
I don't
Or
see
get
that
close.
happening.
Oh, is it a jacket?
It's gonna start going together
It looks
fast.
brown.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those fingers right there.
Yeah.
So
What else is going on in the world? Destiny came out.
Destiny came out. We played a crap
Yeah,
ton of
dude.
Destiny. So we now have five of the 6 achievement hunters are like into PC gaming
Before
now.
we-
Michael has turned, and so he's our last holdout. And,
That's not true. Jeremy says that
Jeremy's
he'd rather
holding
play
out
on the
on Destiny.
Xbox.
Jeremy doesn't want to do
Yeah.
the grind again, but I'm willing to.
But he
bet-
also says that he prefers to play it on Xbox than PC.
I don't know
He
if
says
that's
that
true or not.
what he said. Do you think he'd lie to us?
I don't know if that's true or not. I think.
That is true. That's what he said.
That's exactly
he
what he said.
That.
I don't think
That
that's
is the
true or not.
words that came out of his mouth. I don't want to do this.
I think playing PvE.
He's like, I'd
He
rather
was
play
like
it on my
Jeff
sofa.
at a urinal.
I think playing PvE on on PC versus I would not play PvP on PC.
Yes.
I would get. I get annihilated anyway on PvP, but
Not
on a
safe there.
PC it would be just absolute worst. But playing PvE on PC, gee, I'm throwing a lot of just letters out here, is awesome.
Being able to, I was talking about this last night when I was streaming it. The main difference you're probably going to see is just going to be frame rate. Like
Frame rate and the quality of imagery.
Well,
So,
no, I doubt they're going to have much higher texture resolution
have you
because
seen
they have
it?
stylized textures.
Have you seen it in like 1440 or 4K?
I haven't,
It's
but I will say
fucking gorgeous. The particle effects and stuff. That stuff you
there'll
can't
be a
get
bump
on
there.
consoles.
That is true.
But yeah, goddamn, it looks beautiful.
None of that stuff matters to me.
They went with stylized
I mean, it
textures.
looks good,
and texture
but-
Jack keeps
resolution
telling
is
me
not
it
gonna
matters
be-
to me, and I keep telling him it doesn't. And he doesn't believe me, but it doesn't matter to me. Like I play fucking Gems of War and Fallout Shelter for Christ's sake.
yeah.
I have to be. I was actually shocked.
Are you done with that yet?
What?
Jim, no, you. Jim's War.
I was shocked by how good the native anti-aliasing is on the console. Like they actually did a really good job.
Well,
of making
also-
the
This Destiny was made for Xbox One and PS4. Remember, the original one was made for the 360 and PS3 as well.
Yeah.
So they've definitely made it more like, okay, we're amping this one up.
That was like I realized that in a strike yesterday. It's like this environment's so much bigger.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
that's because we're on a better console.
Absolutely,
It's a fucking great game though.
It really is.
such a good game.
Have you guys finished it yet?
No, but not just because we're doing other stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're not filming Strike.
We're
Hurry
close.
the fuck up! I need to film something with you.
We're close. I think we'll probably
Jeremy's
finish it
done.
this afternoon.
Jack and I can finish it right after this. We're not far.
I don't think it would take me long either. I'm on. I don't want to give any spoilers.
I just
but-
crossed. I just hit level 20, and I crossed power level, or I'm over 200. Or I'm just over 200.
What's your power level, Matt Bragg?
Right around
262.
That's pretty good. I'm like 227, I think, maybe.
Yeah, it might be a little bit. I don't know.
It goes fast.
Yeah.
It goes real fast.
Well, that's how it was in Destiny 1. Like you could hit level 20 without. Well, shoot, I think most of us did it first day, right?
Level 20 is nothing. I'm just
Yeah.
worried. I'm talking about power level.
Oh, that's Gavin's hand. This goes up here.
What, do we know what the cap is yet? Is it 300?
I
350
think it's
is what-
350 is
Is
what
it?
it shows.
That's what Alfredo says.
But I
you
think
believe
like the
Alfredo?
soft cap before the raid is 280.
Yeah, I saw Panton at like 276 last night.
Yeah.
So
But anyway, we're having a lot of fun with it. It's good times. Can't wait to play more of it.
it's definitely like if you're one of those people that played Destiny the day it came out and were kind of bummed out and didn't feel like there was enough of a game there and walked away from it and never went back, which you should have because Destiny ended as a really, really good game. This one starts as a very, very good game.
It does.
It feels
yeah.
like a full, complete game. It doesn't feel like you're missing content. You're running out of stuff to do. It's pretty robust.
I'm curious to see. Well, Matt, so you've gotten to the end, right?
Yes.
So there's in this game there's story missions, there's adventures, and then I hear the patrol missions show up again.
Mm-hmm.
And what is there to do once you finish the story and adventures?
Well, there's like the strike playlist, which is always like a thing. The Nightfall.
How many strikes are there? Do you know?
I think
There's at least 2.
There's at least. I think there's 5, and I know there's another one on the PS4.
Right.
I don't-
An extra one.
Yeah, I've only seen 4 of them so far, but I think there's like 5 to cycle through, and then there's patrols and stuff like that. And those are actually kind of worth doing now because they give you like the rep points or whatever for whatever area you're in.
So I'm
And
like,
those can give you drops that are like higher than what your light level is.
I'm like 227, and I feel like everything I do is beneficial. Like every time.
That's kind of how it is. Like the
I don't think I'm
public
grinding at
events
all yet.
are super useful too.
Yeah, like the heroic especially.
Yeah, it just depends if you can find like enough people nearby to.
Public events are awesome now because they're so easy to locate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
know. They put that like the tracker into the game.
I mean, they literally put them on
Yeah.
the map now. It's like, oh, okay, I can find these things super easy now.
You can just
That's
pop a local
convenient.
map by hitting both buttons, which is a shortcut that they don't
That's
necessarily tell you about.
right there.
Yeah,
The start and the
start and select or whatever.
back and whatever, menu or whatever it is. But hit both of them, and on the map it pops. You can just see every public event in the zone that you're in, and I really appreciate that. That being said, now it does take something out of it, where you're like, man, I finally got a public event. Now it's just like, I guess I'll just go do
Yeah,
it.
You'd be
but I
sitting in
was-
one spot for like 5 to 10 minutes. Be like, okay, I hope one spawns.
That's the thing. You
It's
could
true.
sit in a spot and it might not even spawn.
yeah.
Or hanging
But
on
now
some
it's
fucking
like, there
website,
it is.
refreshing again. Oh, it's maybe there's a 30% chance it'll be here.
Well, I remember like back when the first one came out, Jeremy and I were still in that other office. We would just sit there with our dudes sitting down like in a hidden spot, and then whenever a public event pop up, be like, all right, let's go do that.
Oh,
And,
I'll say Destiny 2 launches with one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a
Oh,
game.
yeah. I mean, it's literally the first thing you see. It's not too much of a spoiler.
Not
now.
really, no.
But literally, it shows you your
It tells
feats.
the story of Destiny 1 through your actions.
Yeah, and it literally shows you stuff you've done. Like the first time you completed like the first mission, who were you with? What raids you did, and who were you with?
It's like,
pretty
remember
cool.
when you and Caleb did this?
Yeah.
Remember when you and Heisenjake did something?
Yeah.
Apparently that was in mine.
Yeah, there was one.
Heisenjake and Andrew Panton.
There was one I did with it was the gents. It was the 3 of us. And I forget what it was, but it was one of the first strikes or something. But it's pretty cool.
This
to
made
see
me
that kind of
laugh. I
stuff.
saw that same time when the first time I beat that raid was like when you randomly dragged me in at the very end.
Oh yeah. I pulled you into the Atheon raid. We did a hard mode Atheon.
And
And that was the first time you'd ever done Atheon, and you finished it. So that was cool.
I was super surprised because I sucked at that game back then, and still do. But
Man, it's such a fun game. So well done. Oh man. Jeff, what movies are out right now?
Well, it comes out today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? Does it?
yeah,
I bought tickets to see it tomorrow. Millie really wants to see it, but she'll only see. She's really into horror movies, but she'll only watch them in the daytime. So we have tickets to see it at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Do you hear the International Clown Association's really pissed off at it
Tough
right now?
shit.
And apparently they're basically besmirching the good name of clowns.
It's gonna be the stupidest protest ever.
I
Well, it
recently learned
sucks if you're a
there's.
clown,
Wow, you
right?
guys, you are pissing off some clown fans right now.
Like,
I recently learned there's an international coalition for clowns. So.
I'm not even 100% sure it's international. I just remember seeing the headline where it's like, clowns are mad. It bad. Come for your industry.
Oh, that doesn't rhyme.
It's, well, they're not very good at
Clowns
headlines.
mad, it bad. Story at 10.
There you go.
Where does this go?
Most of that was what I said.
There.
I mean-
It's like that.
I can't really. Well, the other thing is just because people are kind of inherently already
Yeah, I mean,
prone to being scared of clowns.
Exactly.
But
Well,
are they
you're
prone
not-
to being
you're not
scared of clowns
helping
because of
by-
it already being out?
Yeah, no, it was because of the original It. I mean, honestly, like there was a big thing.
Was everyone
I
okay
never-
with clowns before that?
I firmly believe that people that say they're scared of clowns have been coaxed into being scared of clowns because they've heard other people are scared of clowns, and it's a thing.
I mean, if you look at them, you can see it.
Yeah.
Though it's not something where you're like, I don't get it. Like, look, he's
I
just a
don't
ball
get
of
it.
delight.
he's a ball of delight.
It's a person
The
with a
happiest guy
completely
around.
obscured face, and then they're kind of garishly painted.
Yeah.
Big smile on
Well,
his
that's the
face.
thing. It's like they could. Yeah, but it's a painted smile. That's not a real smile.
That's
You
true.
know what they really feel.
You can
Matt
see
Bragg,
the
how many
pain.
real smiles do you think you've gotten out of me?
That's
Hurtful.
Check this out.
What? One hand?
That's funny, Matt. A good video.
You said that to me just the other day.
Matt, that was a good map you just made.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. I never can tell what you feel ever.
It's because I don't.
Dude, I've known Jeff for over a decade now, and I don't know what he's thinking. That's not really a bad thing.
unique
It's all over the
talent.
place.
My secret.
Yeah, see, that's Jeff. Right? Oh my god.
I'm not.
Oh god damn!
See, when
Why?
they sneak up on you, that's
When they
scary,
sneak
right?
up on you.
Totally fine.
They're just from nowhere. There's a clown.
That's the thing though. That's scary if like something
if it-
like that snuck up on you. That's not a stealthy
on your
creature.
face.
You can't
That's-
see their
that-
face is the problem. It's like you can't see it. Like it's just makeup. It's a false face over a regular face. And what if he was a clown
No, it.
snake handler?
Damn it. No.
You mean like with Jeff?
I don't.
Clown snake handler.
What snake?
He's gonna make a balloon snake.
Oh, this is Michael's thing.
Yeah, no, I mean I can see it. Like I can understand. I can.
I don't think
maybe
they're-
they need to update their look for the modern era.
Yeah. I mean,
What does an updated clown
Ronald
look
McDonald
like, Ryan?
wasn't like a scary
make him
clown,
look
right?
a little sharp, right? Get rid of some of the face makeup.
Ronald's not scary.
Well, I'm saying he's not really scary because he's not. He doesn't really have a painted on smile though. He
Yeah,
just
he
has
does.
like. Well, no, he's got like the red lips, but that's it. He doesn't have a, it's
Doesn't
not
he
like
have,
a smile.
A surrounding red.
It surrounds it.
Show
but
me
it,
Ronald McDonald.
It does what he wants it to do. He controls. The
Oh,
smile.
he controls the smile. It's like Deadpool's
There he
eyes.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, look,
see?
he's got the.
I mean, I guess if you looked at it the wrong way, he ate like a bloody.
No,
hamburger.
see, this thing in his hands, he's holding children's hearts. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like, that's why his face is all bloody because he eats the hearts.
See,
got
it
the
got in
red
his
around his
hair,
mouth.
too.
even
Yeah.
if he went to resting face, I bet it would still be in the shape of like a smile or a heart. The thing is,
Can we get a
his
resting
PR
face
people don't
Ronald?
let resting face Ronald McDonald out.
Jeff,
resting face
I bet,
Ronald.
Jeff, have you seen Mac and Me? I'm pretty sure you have, right? Yeah.
Mac and
Do you remember the whole McDonald's dance scene?
No.
There's a whole
remember that.
5-minute song about going to McDonald's and dancing in McDonald's. It's literally like just a random like, all right, let's cut it to the McDonald's song, and then they start rapping and singing about McDonald's and
Well, I
dancing.
mean, back
in
then McDonald's was like a cultural phenomenon.
in the mid '80s.
Yeah, it was like the thing, man. I remember when they came out with the extra value meal. How exciting! it
Oh
was.
man, do you remember when Taco Bell had like it was like 59-cent tacos, 69-cent burritos, and then like there was like 79-cent Supreme burritos or something? That was awesome. Does McDonald's still do one tax day where you can get a burger for a dime? Or was it a
Is that a
nickel? It
thing?
was a nickel or a dime. Yeah, it was like on tax
Nickel
day.
and diming you.
On tax day, you could get. I think it was get a burger for a nickel and a cheeseburger for a dime, and there was a limit of 10. And I remember when I was in college, we would go and get 10 of everything. And
Oh.
yeah,
Why?
because it would cost a
Store
buck
for later.
You
It's a
could just
bu-
put it under a glass
It
thing.
was
and it'd be
a
good for you.
$1. What the fuck? Oh yeah, audio listeners. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you, audio listeners, for watching us make this puzzle. I mean, it was $1
Well, they're
to
listening
get
to it.
10 cheeseburgers. And like, how often are you gonna say that? Or I guess $1.08 after tax. So
I mean, you get what you pay for, though.
yeah, you get McDonald's burgers.
That is what
That's
you
what
paid
he
for.
said. Yeah.
Were Frito pies a thing in Atlanta?
I've never heard of them.
No, they're
Still to this day.
I mean, I've heard of them now,
Okay.
but
I only heard of it.
Jack, please, I've worked with you
King
for
of the
years.
Hill.
I've heard of Frito.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm fine with that. Those Frito pies are fucking awesome, so I'm cool with that.
I don't know that I've ever seen you eat one.
Really?
I've heard you talk about them.
Dude, we had a style switch the other day with Sugar Pine 7, and they have a delicious style
I'm
switch.
not crazy about that place.
The Frito pie is tasty, Jeff. I'll give it that much because
I'm not crazy about Frito pies.
Really?
They're okay. It's a little much.
There's a thing, Burt's Barbecue. Have you ever had Burt's Barbecue?
No.
Burt's Barbecue. There used to be one by campus, and then it actually, funny story, it burnt down
That is
because
funny.
it was 2 blocks away. So it was 2 blocks away from a fire department. A guy was driving down MLK one day and saw Burt's Barbecue smoking. Called 911. They released the 911 tapes, and he said, "Hey, Burt's Barbecue. There's a lot of smoke coming out of there." The 911 operator says, "Oh, well, they smoke their meats at night, so it's probably fine. Don't worry about it." It burnt to the ground, and that 911 operator, I believe, got fired. But literally, they were 2 blocks
at
away
least
from the
that's
fire
awesome.
I mean,
department.
it's kind of like a "Don't Cry Wolf" sort of situation.
Yeah.
You don't smoke meats all the time.
Well,
The fire department.
Franklin caught fire. Franklin's down for like a month and a half or 2
Yeah,
months
they-
because
right now?
Burn the fuck up, yeah.
It burnt the first night of all the rain from Harvey in Austin.
But did they smoke some meat on it? Because it would be sort of a waste
Well,
if they did.
it was. I don't know if it was because of Harvey or if it
barbecue
just
from the
happened to
fire.
be coincidence.
I mean, Harvey was just rain. There wasn't really that
But
much
there was
here.
lighting and stuff too. So it was the wind.
wind.
Knocked it?
yeah.
Okay.
That's-
The light
They were
breeze.
smoking meat.
No, dude, I had a tree
Okay.
go down in my complex. Like,
Really?
Yeah, like the
Was
first
it
day.
just old and tired?
No,
What's
I
this?
mean,
Is
it was
this my
young
face?
and vile.
Yeah,
That's-
Vile.
Is
It
that
was young and vile. That vile
Virile.
tree.
There we go.
Vile.
I got to it.
Viral. There you go.
Dude, I'm dead right now.
Like
Brain
inside
dead.
or outside?
Both.
That's your hair, so that goes up there. And then that's your face right there.
At least you're not a clown.
Just like you got it.
Are you?
Come back and kill somebody.
Do you have like secret clown?
I'll just like
Anyway,
rip my face off.
as I was saying, Bert's Barbecue. So Bert's Barbecue, they make a thing called the T-Man, which is awesome. It's in a giant bowl. It's a
what
Frito pie,
Okay.
which those of you who aren't from the South, a Frito pie is a layer of Fritos, which if you're not from America, they're like corn chips that are kind of shaped in little like
super oily too.
They're
Yeah.
super salty too.
It's salty and oily.
Because
I'll go get some.
Landon didn't know what a Frito was. I had to show Landon what a Frito was. So anyway, it's a base layer of Frito corn chips on the bottom, and then you put chili on it, and then you put cheese. That's a traditional Frito pie, and then you eat it with a spoon or a fork or whatever you want, and it's fucking delicious. A T-Man at Bert's Barbecue is a layer of Fritos. Then they put beans in there and a little. Then they cover it with barbecue sauce. They then put about a quarter pound of sliced sausage, about a quarter pound of sliced brisket. Then put more Fritos, more cheese, and douse the whole thing with barbecue sauce. It ends up weighing about a pound.
Jesus.
It's amazing. You can actually Duncan and I used to go and get that every now and then.
Frito.
So here's some Fritos. If you're here's the audio podcast listeners. That's a Frito bag opening.
Now you know what a Frito sounds like.
This
Well,
is a cookie. It's not in a Frito
And
pie,
then
but it's good.
if you're watching at home, so Fritos are these corn chip things. I don't know. Here we go. There's the camera. Those are corn chips. So yeah, they're delicious. Anyway, it's a base of this and then chili and cheese, and that's a Frito pie. The reason why is because in high school football games, you would get a bag of Fritos, like these little like small personal bags of Fritos. Open it, dump chili in, dump cheese in, and just eat it out of the bag, and that's a Frito pie. So try it at home. That's an elaborate Frito pie right there. Someone put green
Way
shit.
too nice.
Someone put some
that
green shit on there.
is why America is the fattest country.
Absolutely.
We'll be all right.
There you go, Matt. I got those for you.
I'll
Oh,
trade a
thank you.
cookie.
All right is relative.
Yeah.
Will be.
I'll be on that. All right, so that's my story about Frito pies.
Nice. This is really coming
Anyway.
together, guys.
Try a Frito pie. We're doing pretty good, man. We're making a lot of
I
progress.
put like 3 pieces down. I feel so stupid.
That's about all I've done. But what I like to do is get all the color. Like I just want to be the guy that's like, here are the. I'm going to set
It's-
you up for success.
The way
That's fair.
to be successful at a puzzle is to pick an area
Yeah.
and just
focus.
work.
Or pick a shape or something.
The problem is we need more table. We've got all these pieces. You need to be able to see them.
That's
It
true.
is a little, yeah.
Can't like dump them out. Audio podcast. Here you go. This is. Oh wait, this is almost like some ASMR stuff. Hold on.
I feel like we're fucking with the audio pretty hard.
We're doing okay. I mean, they can't see
You're
us.
ruining it.
Hold on, I just came.
You gonna get a French guy in here?
Oh, it's a great sound. though.
me.
Just the fall of pieces upon a table.
Is this Jeff? Again, I can't tell because they're missing.
Hey Matt, catch. So,
Oh,
Do not lose that.
got it.
Yeah, this is
is
Jeff's
just
hand.
black. Don't know
Jeff, here's
what
part
it
of your
goes
hand.
to.
there's probably lots of that on there.
It's not too dark.
All right, y'all ready to wrap up?
Well,
Yeah,
before we do that, I
Destiny
feel like
or-
I should thank Dollar Shave Club real quick.
Thank Dollar Shave Club.
I'll do that. If
Thanks,
there's
Dollar
a camera that I actively can get to.
Hey Jeff, you might want to move it. There you go.
There it is. I'm pretty sure that
Go ahead and
read
start,
doesn't
Ryan.
start with cannot get mail. There we go.
You don't know that.
I don't know. They're trying a new strategy. By now,
Go
everyone
ahead and
knows.
do the ad read.
Okay. By now.
Just get it out of the way so we can get back to the podcast.
Okay. By now, everyone knows that.
What? Go.
Okay, good. By now, everyone knows that Dollar Shave Club ships amazing razors for a few bucks. We've been members for a while, and we love our shaves. It's maybe there's some in there.
I shaved last night with a Dollar Shave Club razor.
Nice. I see.
And
Your
it
neck
had,
looks nice.
It honestly, it had
Down in the neck
nothing to
region.
do with the sponsorship either. I just happened to have one because I stayed at a hotel and they sold them there, and I needed a razor, and it was good.
Nice.
And I shaved.
Well, what you might not know is that Dollar Shave Club also has products for pretty much everything else you need in the bathroom. Body wash, shampoo, hair gel, lip balm, everything. As soon as we heard that they had other stuff, we were totally in for it and wanted some for ourselves. At the store, there are too many options. You can't tell the difference between any of them. If you have any questions, the clerk usually doesn't know the difference either, or, let's be honest, doesn't really care, or isn't paid enough
paid
to
to
be an
care. Yeah,
expert
that's
on lip balms or on rotating things that make it hard to read.
You're doing great.
It took a second because the screen turned and then it unturned, but we're good again. Dollar Shave Club makes it easy and convenient for you to upgrade your shave and your bathroom. If you're like us and sick of the nonsense of the store, now's the time to try out Dollar Shave Club. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving away their starter set to new members. For only $5, this starter set features their executive razor and 3 trial-sized versions of their most popular products to help you stay fresh and clean. In your first box, you'll receive their shave butter, body wash, and One Wipe Charlie's butt wipes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Look, they'll change your life.
I believe you.
You'll also receive their executive razor, including their premium weighty handle and full cassette of cartridges. After the first box, replacement cartridges are sent for only a few bucks a month. Offer is exclusively available at dollarshaveclub.com/off-topic. That's dollarshaveclub.com/off-topic. Dollar Shave Club's high-quality products will have you covered from face cheeks to butt cheeks, is what it actually says. From face cheeks to butt cheeks and between. There's no better time to do that to Dollar Shave Club.
Do the between.
It's okay, he doesn't have to. Thank you, Dollar Shave Club, and I'm sorry.
Can we talk about other podcasts on this podcast?
Why not?
Sure.
Are we going to say nice things or bad things?
I've started listening to a new podcast.
Okay.
That you guys might already know about. Have you guys listened to My Dad Wrote a Porno yet?
I've never heard of that.
I have heard of it. I've not.
Holy shit, is it really worth listening to?
Really?
It is really funny. Like, not in the way that we're funny, like actually funny.
Oh, like comedy.
Like,
Yeah.
legitimately funny.
Yeah, it's just this British dude and his 2 friends, the guy and this girl, and his dad wrote an erotic novel and self-published it, and he found out about it, and he started reading it. He reads a chapter an episode, and it's his fucking weird 60-something-year-old dad. It's called, the book is called Belinda Blinked, and they think he meant winked, but blinked rhymed, because blinking isn't inherently sexy, but
Speak for yourself.
I guess so. But yeah, I recommend it if you guys are looking for an interesting podcast that's not our podcast.
And you like,
And you like fucking
semi-erogenous.
funny, hilarious.
So he made.
comedy.
So it sounds like the source material though is not comedy. He's making it funny by doing what?
No,
exactly?
it's funny because it's so poorly written. Like characters, like he changes names for characters mid-chapter without realizing it. Like it's fucking. His dad's I'll say it, shitty writer.
I wonder how. Here's a question: how many books do you think he's sold for his
A
dad?
ton, apparently. Apparently, it's doing really well. It's in his 3rd season because he's written 3 books now. Each season
He
is a
just
book.
keeps doing it and keeps
He's
being
got like his
terrible.
4th on the way. Yeah. Well, he's
mean,
fucking
you gotta
making money.
grow.
Man.
Well, now he
You
can't
know.
make him better though. He
Yeah.
can't improve his craft. or-
Apparently, he really listens to the. I'm only in the 1st season, so I don't
Yeah.
know. But apparently, he listens to the feedback and modifies it based on that. So,
like corrects character names.
yeah.
This is
I
basically what
really
you're saying
should
is
write down the character names. Got to keep track of all these.
Yeah.
this
I should have a
podcast
spreadsheet.
is just a live editing process for his novels.
Fucking funny though.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
And it's funny because the guy that's reading it is just funny. Like the commentary, it's like them. They'll go for a paragraph and they'll have to stop and talk about it and laugh about it and discuss like what the fuck was his dad thinking.
Does he have multiple people doing
Like
voices?
he keeps referring. No, he reads the whole thing. Like he keeps referring to his dad refers to tits like in sexy moments. He's like her tits fell like a sack of pomegranates. And you're like, that's
sexy.
Somehow that manages to be less descriptive
Yeah.
than any other way you could have put that, because I have no idea what a sack of pomegranates look when they hit the
They
table.
had to stop and look up sack of pomegranates in the episode. It's anyway, check it out.
Sexy
that's
like
that's
a-
Jeff's recommendation.
Bag of sand.
Also, I
feel
finally got Michael to watch The Good Place last night. He texted me and he said, I'm about to start The Good Place. This morning, he texted me and said, I watched the entire season in one sitting. It's amazing.
What is The Good Place?
That's the Kristen Bell, Ted Danson sitcom,
Oh, yeah.
like comedy
About
a
death.
girl about death and
being dead,
being dead
and the consequences thereof.
and the hilarity that ensues.
There's consequences.
What the fuck is
You know
this?
it.
I was kind of hoping there weren't.
Yeah,
It's like a good Indian.
Matt, we all
Matt,
know.
I'm sorry to break this to you, buddy.
But maybe you'll get Kristen Bell, because the premise is that she ends up in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But in her favor. It's like
like she's
that
all-
Monopoly
she's good.
card where it's like, the bank has made an error in your favor.
You get to go to heaven.
That's really what I'm hoping for, too. Some kind of technicality.
It's like, well,
Or a really good lawyer.
You're gonna out argue your way into heaven.
Man, so we did that Harvey stream
Yeah.
this week. That went really well. That was pretty cool. So if you watched it on Wednesday, we did an hour stream where we're raising money to help support the Houston Food Bank for people who went through Hurricane Harvey. It's super, super cool, and we raised over $10,000. We raised almost $15,000 in 1 hour on our stream, and Rooster Teeth matched the first $10,000. So we raised $25,000 technically over 1 hour. And
I thought it was at $36,000 last time I looked.
I haven't looked at it since, so I need to check at it.
Yeah.
I need to check. I'll check it right now, as a matter of fact. Anyway, but if you want to contribute, you can still go to GoFundMe.com/RTHarvey and contribute. It would be super awesome. We set a goal at $100,000. And we're really, really proud. Okay, we're at $39,396.
Every little bit helps, and also save a little bit of money next week when we do the charity stream for.
Yeah, and if you're in Florida, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
go
that's a
now.
big thing.
Stop watching.
Don't be here.
I mean, you shouldn't be there anyway because it's Florida.
right.
But
that
They
39.
don't have to stop watching.
So we're-
and Ryan and I can say that because we both lived in
No, I
Florida.
live there. Yeah, no, you should not live there.
We're almost 50,000 with the $10,000 match. So that I don't think that is part of it yet. So there we go. So 50 grand. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you everyone who contributed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And feel
Thanks for
free
the
to
generosity.
continue contributing. And a lot of people ask, what about Extra Life? That's a great pip-in right there. It's just Jeff's back. You got two shots of Jeff's back. Anyway, so Extra Life is November 11th. That's when we're doing the big Rooster Teeth one, but we're also doing another community one, which will be the week before. So that's going to be November 4th. So November 4th and 5th will be our community stream, and then November 11th and 12th will be our big Rooster Teeth one. So lots of people have been asking. We've already announced it a while ago. So we're working now on getting a cool poster, getting some shirts. I'm trying to get some other stuff. Dave, who's our new games guy, he does the voice of Claptrap, has offered something amazingly cool for Extra Life.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man. No, I'm Dave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No one's gonna get that joke except for us.
we're
Yeah.
too old.
Doesn't that go there? It goes right there.
We'll put it in.
Yeah, look at that.
Anyway, so so thank you everyone who contributed, and obviously charity is very close to my heart here at Rooster Teeth, and so we're gonna keep doing cool stuff.
On that note, too, if you happen to be watching Twitch streamers and feel like cheering and supporting them, make sure you throw a hashtag charity on there because that contributes to Twitch's or Amazon probably's Extra Life. Everything 20% match of every cheer goes towards their.
Yeah, so
they've got a cap at like 200,000.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
If you watch extra, or if you watch Twitch stuff, like if you watch any streamer on Twitch, anytime you cheer for them, which is like your way of donating, like bits is what they're called. It's called Bits for Kids is the name of the program. But if you use hashtag charity in any message that sends a cheer out, 20% of that donation will be matched by Twitch and then donated to Extra Life. So if you give say you give $10. The person you give that $10 to will get that $10, but then also another $2 will go to Extra Life, and they're adding to this fund. And right now, last I saw, they were over 20,000, and
even
it goes until the 19th. So you've got another week or so, another week and a half or so.
Even if you're a bad human being who doesn't want to help other people out, you should probably do it because of karma.
Just hedge your
and
bets.
there's a natural disaster coming to you soon, no matter where you live in America.
Christ. All right, so there's
It's,
fire
I
on the
wouldn't call him a
west,
natural
there's
disaster.
wind and water on the east, and now there's an earthquake on the south.
It's on its way.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like all this
What's
shit
going to
at
happen
one
to
time.
Canada?
That Canada gets
They'll be
hurt
fine.
actually, which
Oh,
is
that's the
super.
heart.
Yeah, and then it gets like Captain Planet.
So that's what that guy was doing. He was checking your pulse.
Yeah.
There's a good heartbeat underneath there. So
There's a good vein for it.
yeah.
And if it quickened, it would mean something else.
I mean, anyway, that's a whole other thing. So, yeah, anyway, that's awesome. Thank you, everyone who's contributed to charity stuff. I love charitable organizations, obviously, and you guys are kicking ass right now. So, thank you. Oh, speaking of which, I should
It's
mention
the
this right
only
now.
way Jack can achieve an erection.
Speaking of which, so we did a campaign over
Really
the
go
summer
with
with
that.
Omaze,
Go
which
all in.
Omaze was an awesome group, and we raised money for. Oh my God! I was thinking Dana's Point, but that's the event
Charity.
we went to.
Just say charity.
Game Changer is the name of the place. So we raised some money for Game Changer, and as part of the Omaze campaign, one of the donation amounts you could do was get a shout out on Off Topic. So I have a list of names here of people who donated enough to
You
get
mean
a shout
goddamn
out.
heroes, Jack?
Goddamn heroes.
Bloody legends.
So let me go ahead and run
No,
through
not
this
that.
here. It's so Logan Maines. Thank you very much, Logan Maines. He's a military intelligence army officer, and he
Maines
just
is a
returned from
Logan?
Iraq. Thank you very much, Logan, for your donation. Also,
Thank you.
for your
I got it.
service.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Logan, for your service and your donation. Daisy Strange, which is pretty awesome.
That's not a real name.
Daisy says, I just want to say how much I
It
appreciate you
could
guys
be.
for existing. You've brought me humor in some very dark periods of my life, either with your great banter or some absolute stupid shit I rewatch way too often. You are my heroes, and I know for sure you're heroes for a lot of other people out there too. Thank you. P.S. Lindsay is queen, and I hope to be half as cool as she is one day. Thank you
she
very
say
much.
Lindsay's
She wasn't
queen?
here to hear it.
She's queen.
Oh, queen.
So Daisy, thank you very much. You are queen
like the
just by
band.
donating. That's very, very kind of you. And Samuel Brown, thank you very much, Samuel Brown. Christopher Trask, thank you very, very much, Christopher Trask, for also donating. And Joseph Valiant says he's currently serving our country in the Air Force, and Rooster Teeth Achievement Hunter has gotten me through some tough times in my life. Thanks to the amazing company that makes me laugh every day. Joseph, thank you for your service and thank you for donating. Thank you all of you people, Logan, Daisy, Samuel, Christopher, and Joseph, for donating to our off-topic shout-outs through Omaze. So that is very, very kick-ass of you. Thank you very much for that. And we're planning on doing more stuff with Omaze sometime in the future, so maybe next summer we'll have another event. We did this one where you could win an exclusive super VIP pass to RTX this year. And yeah, we had two lovely people who came from the Netherlands actually won.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I especially like that because we got to go have Fogo de Chao.
Yeah, we had free lunch from Fogo and hung out with these guys, and it was really, really cool. So awesome. So thank you very much, Omaze, and all the people who contributed. And there's some RT podcast shout outs too. You'll see that in I think a couple weeks. And if you donated and we're expecting a prize, that's coming soon. We're getting everything sent out very, very soon. So thank you very much again. All right, that's my
Shout-outs complete. All right,
shout-outs complete.
That's enough charity for one day.
So there we go. Oh man,
What are you guys gonna do this weekend during the hurricane? You have like a watch party or anything?
man, I was in a hurricane when I was in Florida, and we all got drunk in someone's apartment, and then one guy ran
Don't
out.
do that in this one.
Yeah, one guy ran
Probably not
outside because he
smart.
wanted to go to Golden Corral.
Did he make it?
Why not?
No, he was
Was he
drunk.
70?
No, he was a kid like us, and he was like, "I'm hungry. I'm going to Golden Corral." It's like
Nobody ever saw
A,
him again.
We're in the middle of a hurricane, and B, it is not open
Dude, he landed
know that.
in a
It was
whole
not open.
basket of pillowy yeast rolls.
because we then had to go
Those
find
things
him.
are so good.
They're so good.
That's like the only reason to go to Golden Corral.
When we first moved to Texas, my wife and I lost all of our money to the moving company because it turned out they were shysters.
Is that true?
Oh yeah.
You get grifted?
I super grifted because they
So-
changed the price after it was on the truck, which turns out is super illegal.
Oh, it wasn't like a thing where you gave them, they're like, we'll move your cash for you.
No, it was like they loaded up all our shit and then they were like, "Oh yeah, with that thing we quoted you, it's like 3 times that."
That's
Whoa.
rough, dude.
After loading all the shit on.
After which they're not
Yeah.
allowed to do.
I would imagine so.
But anyway, at the time we didn't get out of it. Essentially, we ended up having to pay a lot of it.
There's Doug.
You're a dog.
I heard a Doug. Oh, it's John Reisinger, I think.
He's not
Yes,
a
it is.
Yeah, he waved. Yeah.
So we saved up our money because we had like nothing. We were gonna start work soon and start having income again, but it was like a couple of weeks where we were just had a rice cooker that we got using leftover gift card money from our wedding.
Yeah.
And so we were just making whatever rice-based recipes we could get away with.
You mean a recipe?
Yep.
There we go.
That happened. And we saved up our money to go to Golden Corral, and I ate until I wanted to die.
Wow.
So after your first bite,
same.
Corral.
Yeah.
A rough 2 bites in. Chef, watch this. You see something crazy? Here we go.
No,
You do.
There
Don't
we
do it.
go.
Don't do it. I can't handle it.
Boom. Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Look at you,
Booyah.
sexy bitch.
I went to Golden Corral for Thanksgiving when I was living in Florida.
Oh,
it was
you
just
sad
Story.
bitch.
And it was
That's
kind
a
of like,
sadder
no,
story.
it was kind of like, let's go to Golden Corral. It'll be
What?
funny. We walked in immediately
Yeah,
like,
let's ironically go to Golden Corral.
no,
for
no, and
Thanksgiving.
we walked in and we're immediately like, oh, we are assholes. Because there were people there who were actually having Thanksgiving meals because they couldn't
At least
have.
you can go to Denny's.
And it was like, oh, we're dicks. We're big dicks.
What's
and then
what's
we ate
wrong with
food.
going corralling? Why do you have a problem with
Yeah,
that?
what's wrong with the corral,
Yeah,
man?
Because we thought it was like,
They're
oh man,
rustling up some
only
good food.
you only trash a Golden Corral.
you'll-
It's like, oh,
they'll
they're
rust you
having
up some food.
Thanksgiving
Hey,
meals.
that's all you
it's
need.
not bad. It's
I'd
not
say
bad.
It
it's not
is bad.
terrible.
Not bad.
Ryan, it is terrible.
You just
Like-
gotta hang out around the grill station where you get some
You-
low quality meat cooked okay.
Is that that's the tagline for Golden Corral?
It should be.
Meat cooked okay.
Okay.
Not too good, not too bad.
Just enough to not kill you. Or too
For
much.
those in the audience who aren't in the 2%, I'd like to apologize for Jack.
No,
Money
yeah,
bags.
the 2%, not even up for the one. If you're not in the the upper 50%,
Everybody else is
No.
eating at the Golden Corral for Thanksgiving.
No, dude, my family just didn't cook, so we'd go to the Golden Corral for
You
Thanksgiving.
corralling up all the
Well,
time.
you also
Corralling
have
up.
like the saddest childhood and
That's
raising.
true.
Well, I mean,
ever, and-
it's not the saddest
Oh,
childhood.
it's pretty
no,
bad.
it's definitely
It's not good.
the saddest.
Thanks for
Matt,
rescuing
you
me
have
again.
to understand that Your life is terrible.
Yeah.
No, you need
Oh,
to.
you sound just like that.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
okay.
Hug it out.
That's okay.
Was that real, or was that?
That was real. Every time I want to cry a little bit on the inside every time I think about you.
Man, I feel great today.
That goes right there.
Come
You didn't
try to
really
hang
fill
out with
that
you
gap.
guys, try to do a puzzle I'm shit at, then
Yeah.
just,
And fell backwards into an intervention.
Yep.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Do you?
No.
Say, Ryan, of all of us, I think you would probably be the least likely to have an intervention.
I wish someone cared enough to intervene. No.
To intervene.
no one intervened.
Look at that. Boom. There you
I
go.
kept going down the path.
It's my face. And then my arm is attached now.
I briefly harbored the delusion that my wife
Loves you?
loved me and was going to miss me when I was going away to PAX because she was like, let's go to the Melting Pot. I was like, oh, that's really sweet. Like, I'm about to leave. So, yeah, let's go to the Melting Pot on Wednesday because I left on Thursday. I was like, oh, that's really sweet. Thanks. Yeah, sure. I'd love to go to a date night with you. And night of, we head over there, and she's like, oh, don't forget the coupon. It expires tomorrow. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, no, it gets worse. I was like, wait a minute. Was this because I'm leaving or because you had a coupon? She's like, oh, it was definitely because I had a coupon.
Nice.
I was like,
She said, you're leaving?
I didn't even know.
I was like, well, okay, well, at least, thanks for inviting me. And she's like, yeah, Megan was out of town. I was like, oh, okay. Well, love you too, wife.
I fucking hate Megan now.
Nice.
No, she's nice.
Ryan's being
looks like it.
fucking politically Megan correct.
Dude, we are making progress. Look at this. We're almost connected right there.
I know,
think one
I know.
piece right there will link those two
Yeah,
together.
I feel like we're getting to the point where we need to get a lot of this garbage out.
Yeah, maybe clear it out and make some kind of figure out where stuff
Like
goes.
just loose pieces that aren't
I don't think that goes
benefiting
there.
us.
Oh
in
shit,
there.
this is dumb. See, this is what we're fucking up on. There's
What's
a lot of
that,
stuff
Jeffrey?
like this. Like, watch this.
What's up? Oh shit!
Like, that's just been sitting there.
Boom!
Oh, man.
Look at that. We got most of Gavin now.
Okay, Gavin's
There's
got
like
this.
bullet holes for up here, sitting down here. But I
Oh
don't-
really? Oh yeah. I pulled
Yeah.
all those bullet holes out because I figured it'd be easy to lump them together. Again, this is the Puzzle Hour on the Off Topic podcast. Hashtag Off Topic
Indeed.
AH.
For the audio.
Hashtag for the
Matt, here,
audio.
I'll take care of the audio. Matt's trying to put a piece in. It's grossly doesn't fit there at
That-
all
that-
in
that
shape,
fit there.
color,
Shut up.
or texture.
I can't see down there.
hammer it in.
I can't like get up anymore. My knee got fucked
We're
up.
talking about gay strip clubs again.
What happened to your knee?
I went to lunch.
Oh
with,
yeah, you ate shit.
Spoiler.
You got a golden corral?
No, we went to go get chicken for lunch because that's a good idea. And then
Yeah,
like
like chicken for
whole
lunch is a
well,
good idea.
no,
What are you
because
talking
like
about?
I would
That's a
get
weird
too
way to
much.
phrase it.
I get too much
yeah,
chicken.
chicken.
What
That's
do
a
you
good
mean you went to
idea.
get chicken? You went to like a chicken restaurant? You
Yeah.
went to Chick-fil-A? You
No,
went and
like,
got a
went
whole
to,
chicken?
Went to Youngblood's, like right over there.
Okay.
Oh, how is Youngblood?
That makes
Yeah.
more sense than I just went to get chicken.
Jeff, I don't really know because my experience there was, oh god, ow, this hurts, and then that was it.
Did someone poke
All
you or
right, so
something?
let's back it up a little bit.
So-
Let's do one of those 3 weeks earlier kind of
Dramatization.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So we walk in, and we were waiting for a few other people to get there. And Alfredo, he's just like, hey, do you want to sit in the middle of the booth? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go sit in the booth. I go to step on Alfredo's foot, twist my leg, and then I like fall into the booth. That's when I look down at my leg and see my kneecap just sticking to the left side of my knee.
Why?
I don't know. It just did that.
With
And,
with your
that's-
physical conditioning, that seems really weird.
yeah, I know. I thought the same thing.
What are you going to the gym all that time for?
I don't
Why is
know.
he gonna betray you
it's
like that?
it's kind of pointless, I think.
I mean, it's really
But-
like, where will you be when you discover your stupid human trick?
It was just weird because like everybody kind of stopped and looked, and I don't know if they said anything, but I was definitely just like, well, my leg's fucked up. I either have to go to a hospital or, and then that was when I like reached down and just popped it back in.
Oh, hey, good on you for doing that, though.
Yeah.
You could have just left it.
Because like I couldn't move my leg after that. I was just sitting there. But yeah, popped it back in and then made sure Andy looked away before I did that. Because
Oh, yeah, we got Andy throw up yesterday. We should talk about that. Where the fuck is?
Was
We
it Andy? I
did.
thought you said it was Matt.
Oh, did you throw up?
It was Matt.
Oh, Matt threw up.
I didn't throw up.
That's
Oh,
what
they
we were told.
claimed that you threw up.
They said you
That's
went
the story I
outside
heard.
and threw
I
up.
went outside and I was going to leave because I couldn't handle the. Have you guys talked about
We haven't talked about
No?
it.
Okay, well, I couldn't handle what happened.
We didn't
And,
record it, though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I was
okay.
on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we were filming Awu yesterday.
I was
and,
going to be very mad at you if you didn't record it.
Oh, well, of course we recorded it, man. Who do you think we are? Fucking savages.
Professionals.
We were definitely savage.
Someone sent us a giant box full of these.
Two boxes.
2 boxes of these, like,
I found a second one today.
inflatable,
That's
like,
not
stink bomb things where you pop a little
Called
bag.
fart bags.
Fart bags. So you pop a little thing, shake it up, and you throw it, and it expands, like some chemical reaction happens, and then it pops. and then whatever's inside smells like the
Ass.
inside of ass.
Ass.
It wasn't as bad as the ass spray. I'll give it.
I didn't smell the ass spray, but
Were
anyway.
you not here? That was another unboxing stream. It was like the lead off to the second unboxing
Was it?
stream. Was someone sprayed the ass spray?
I sprayed Andy with liquid ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had
He
to
was-
Febreze the fuck out of the room, and then it was
upset
just
about
like a
that.
room that smelled like Febreze liquid ass.
Yeah, like
Yeah, liquid ass is bad. It's worse than this.
It's permeating.
It's worse than one of these. So Jack and I, because we were in a rhythm, we popped 30 fart bags.
A lot.
You did a lot. It was
20?
a lot.
because it didn't smell bad at first, and then it catches up.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. With a
it really
vengeance.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smelled pretty rough, but it wasn't like oh god.
I was
and
in
then
the-
it became oh god.
Look for my
We
incredibly
cleared out-
timely exit from that
We
video.
cleared out the entire building, all of soundcheck. I didn't realize it affected everybody, not just us.
Yep.
Jeremy was talking to the guys. I came in this morning, the doors were still open, and it was still bad. And Jeremy said he went over and he talked to the soundcheck guys this morning. And they were like, yeah, we were going to come complain and tell you guys that you were disturbing the other tenants, but you guys are pretty much all the tenants now, so we figured there's no point. They just dealt with it. But I feel bad, sort of.
Yeah.
And in the capacity that I can.
There's
Yeah, so
Jeremy's tweet.
Jeremy tweeted, I literally had to tell the people who own our building not to help our office because, quote, a lesson won't be learned if they do. So,
What help?
I got
could there
news for
be?
you. There was no lesson learned.
no, we're ready to.
I learned that fart bags are awesome. And
That's
that
not
I want
the
to
lesson,
use them
though.
What you
all
should
the
have
time.
learned.
Definitely not the lesson from that experience.
I was going to leave as soon as I smelled it.
It was so bad.
It was terrible, but I was in the middle of a match and I didn't want to let
It's
Andrew
way
Payton
worse
down.
than you'd think.
Impressive dedication.
I still let him down because like at the very end of it, that's when I just couldn't breathe anymore.
And it's still.
And then you went
powerful.
outside.
I was
throw up.
amazed at
didn't throw
how
up.
quickly
I just
it could disseminate through an entire
Relieved
warehouse.
some of the
I was-
contents of my throat.
I was shocked that I didn't smell it when I was walking out. Like it still hadn't hit yet, but once the chemical reaction really kicked in,
It kicked in
things
hard.
went wrong.
Yeah.
No idea where
Does
this
that look like
goes.
face?
It looks like a neck, but it's not.
Face here.
Is it part of the leg? Maybe.
No.
That color brown looks like maybe me. Or over here, is this maybe Michael over here?
Yeah, like it. I feel like his coat is like a
It's a
big
darker
thing.
brown.
But that blue looks like fabric of some nature. I don't know. Here, you want to muck around with it? Wait, is that brown? Is that Jeff? That might be Jeff's hair. No, that's Jack. That's Jacket for sure.
Not sure what elbow is this. Elbow?
Could this be?
Here's part
That's
of
his
the
shoulder,
mirror.
maybe.
Again, thank you all of our audio listeners. We love you guys. Stay tuned for the last call portion of Off Topic where we just make a puzzle because that's a visual one. So we're doing good though.
We're doing well.
We're moving quite well.
Wasn't Jeremy supposed to come over at some
He
point?
He
was.
is eventually. He's doing his GameStop video, and then he'll come over.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah, well, he also hates us.
That's true.
What is going to be the game that pulls away from Destiny?
Well, I'll be honest with you. So we filmed 2 Get Goods yesterday, and
yeah.
because we needed some, we're out, and we all both. And immediately we're all like, "Oh man, we are not feeling this." It was
not
hard
good.
to transition into another game, but by the end of it, after like a round, to shake off the cobwebs, I was so into Get Good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go home and play more Rainbow Six.
So
I could easily say that Rainbow Six is the game that's still going to pull me away from Destiny.
Occasionally, but not like
Yeah.
not done with Destiny. I'm
Well,
curious
I
what's gonna
play
finish
Rainbow
Destiny.
Six way more than you guys do.
Yeah.
That's my play it at home.
So I'm moving away from Montaigne now, and moving. I've been using not Buck,
Blackbeard. You've been using
Blackbeard. I've been using
pretty well.
Blackbeard because he still has a shield, but I realized Montaigne, he's an awesome character, but support classes. I mean, I love playing support, obviously, but in a game like that, you need to be more offensive. And
I've stopped worrying so much about kills in the game and just worrying about using gadgets properly and
Yeah.
using the cameras properly. And I figure the score reflects how well you do. As long as you don't die
Yeah.
and you're contributing in other ways, like running out and getting kills is less important to me than it used to be.
But yeah, I'm playing now as Montaigne and Valkyrie. Or excuse me, as
Valkyrie.
Blackbeard and Valkyrie. And Valkyrie, I'm getting pretty good with her. I'm pretty happy.
She's great.
What the fuck was that?
Just looked over and saw that.
Disco party on Ryan all of a sudden.
If you play Valkyrie properly, she's a super powerful character.
Oh yeah, she's super good. It's because it helps the entire team. So. I like playing with her.
Also, I don't know what you said in the last one, Jack, but you apparently just shat right in the audience's mouth.
Yeah, well, there was a couple times there, we were playing and I wasn't feeling it, and I was being bad and just not really contributing, and trying to take it or trying to use some of the advice the audience gave, and it just wasn't working. I'm sure I didn't do it properly. I wasn't doing what the audience was actually saying, and anyway. So I was getting a little pissy. When we play a lot of games, every now and then you get kind of burned out. Like Michael was burnt out on Sky Factory for a long time, but now he's found his thing, and now he's super into it. And now I'm actually really getting back into getting good in Siege, because I'm like, oh, okay, actually, here's a character I'm seeing myself getting better at. So I've started enjoying it more now.
We haven't actually played Sky Factory in a while.
Well, not since Gavin left.
Yeah,
you guys recorded a ton of them, and then just.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get ahead.
And so, it's also Sky Factory is one of those things we're going to play, and we're going to play 3 episodes in one day. And then we're going to be stuck again.
I haven't played that or 7 days, I'm proud of us.
Well, I'm getting my Sky Factory fix at home. But Sky Factory is a fucking fun game, man.
I'm down to play right now.
Sorry?
So I'm down to play right now. Let's cut this podcast.
You want to do it? This might be the shortest podcast we've ever done.
Do your thing.
What?
The thing we were waiting on Jeremy for, but I guess he's not coming.
What's the thing?
Hey, shout out to...
Wait, what? I'm confused. Well, I did my thing. My thing was that.
No, you said you're...
oh, shit, you're right. Okay, my thing. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the other thing.
There.
Hey!
Would you like to see that?
Yeah, so is this about yesterday's episode? Yeah, okay, so yesterday up on the Ubisoft US channel, if you're watching this live right now, on the Ubisoft US channel, we put up a video, Let's Play Presents in Far Cry 5. So we got to play some Far Cry 5 early, and you can watch Jeremy and I tear through Hope County, and it's a lot of fun. And it's Jeremy and I messing around with animals and playing with stuff. Jeremy's a psychopath, is what I've
Wait. Is he more psychopath than me?
Nobody is more psychopath.
In Far Cry, he might be, man.
No!
He's pretty
this
nutty. So, anyway, so you can check that out. It's pretty awesome. Thank you very much for... can I get mail?
Did he bat everybody?
Well, make sure I get all the stuff. So it takes place in America, the new game, if you haven't learned that yet. It takes place in Hope County, Montana. And they've got guns for hire. They've got... they've got Fangs for Hire, which they Boomer the dog, who's the cutest dog. And apparently there's going to be more Fangs for Hire. They haven't released who they are yet, but they've announced. So that's super kick-ass. I played, including 6 Guns for Hire and 3 Fangs for Hire. We played Grace, Nick, and Boomer. Grace is the sniper. Nick is the flying dude who drops bombs, and Boomer is the dog. It's awesome. The Boomer is the best support character, because he runs around and tags people for you, because everyone's like, oh, it's a dog, that's cute, but he'll go around and look and find everyone.
I will say,
and mark them on the map.
Grace and Nick, awesome. Can't take a bat to the face.
Nah.
They go right down. They go right down.
There's Jeremy beating someone with an American baseball bat.
Well, that's the Freedom Bringer.
Anyway, if you go to youtube.com/Ubisoft, it's the Ubisoft US channel. You can see that, and every Thursday on that channel is Let's Play Presents. We've played Siege. We've played a lot of Far Cry. We did some Ghost Recon. We got a lot of cool stuff. We played Mario plus Rabbids, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which I've been playing on. I played that on the plane to and from PAX.
So good.
It's a really, really fun game, and so check that out. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, Ubisoft, for letting us check that out. And so it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool when someone has to fly to your office with a dev kit PS4 to be holding on to it, okay, you guys can't have this. It's mine. I'm taking it back with me. And so thank you very much for doing that. We appreciate it. And go check out the episode. I got to meet the guy. I get to meet the voices behind Nick Rye, Grace, and Pastor Jerome Jeffries. I hosted the Far Cry panel at PAX. Those guys are cool. They're all super fun. And then Drew, the lead writer, he's really, really nice too. So it's a lot of fun hosting that. Excellent. All right, how we doing, Ryan?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good.
I don't know, man.
That's okay. You can answer on Ryan's behalf.
I feel satisfied.
What's going to be our next chunk? We've got most of me done. We got a lot of Gavin. We get purple. Gavin's all purple. So
let's focus on two
spheres.
I've been trying to get all this color piece together, but I don't know that it starts to go behind everything.
So it's
Did
just
I give you
pure
the
blue.
piece of the band that I know
it's
I
got
have?
some
two bullet holes right here.
Yeah, bullet holes are all right here. So if you get all the bullet holes, they go right there.
Bullet holes.
These are some bullet holes right here.
There's some bullet
Do you have
holes.
blue bullet holes? These are the ones.
Here's a bullet hole right here.
Perfect.
And so, we're trying to get this out. We have a little bit of some other skin over here.
Yeah, but
Or
I don't-
brown.
I
That
can't
might be
tell.
Jeff, too.
Like it could be Jeff, or it could be like maybe the jacket.
Oh, perfect. There's one.
Who fucking knows?
Well, I mean, we're going to, Matt.
I'm terrible. At
Someday.
puzzles.
That's some. Oh, is that? Yeah.
You're so
that's
full of
right
anger
there.
in that.
I'm not.
Matt,
I'm not full of
who
it.
hurt you, Matt?
A lot of
that's
people,
probably us.
apparently.
It's actually us.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
They're
don't-
probably.
don't
we're-
ask.
We're incredibly traumatized.
Don't ask where we can be in.
Have we talked about how Alfredo and White Alfredo are just twins now?
Were they ever not?
Well,
God, Jack and I went to lunch yesterday. We ran into him.
Yeah, we saw them, and it was like there was like two clones standing next to each other.
I took a
It was
photo because it
amazing.
was so funny.
All right, Ryan, here's some of your sleeve.
Some my sleeve?
Yep. That might go right there, actually.
Do you guys think they're sleeping together yet?
I mean, they certainly spend a lot of
again-
time spooning in the office.
Again,
Yeah, they do.
or
They're definitely gonna fuck.
What would that produce, though?
Probably a good time.
Yeah, content.
what?
A lot of fan art.
I ship it.
It'd create kind of like a Ouroboros thing, though, right?
Or the dragon eating its tail.
Essentially, I mean, it's be one contiguous like sex act, circling around itself endlessly,
Well, that's what.
like a Mobius.
Have
sex.
you been to
No,
Montreal?
that's not.
I have not.
Wait, now you're talking like it. Is this Jeff? Maybe? Is this? Boom! That's it.
I've been looking
Found
for this
it.
chunk of my forehead for a while. I feel like I got bitten off by a rabid dog.
Well, there's gonna be a little this cut
Yeah,
of
just
white.
need like a little bit of pink.
Where does this go?
Oh,
Just a little
Look at
bit of
that.
pink.
Watch this. Boom.
Are you?
See that? That's it.
Nice. That was nice.
That might be too much pink.
too much pink.
No,
That was-
yeah,
Yeah, that's
then,
too
you know.
much pink.
Yep, that's
I think
cool.
Philly
It
Glitter
also
is-
needs to be pink and on purple or blue.
That might be Jeff, actually.
No.
No,
No.
close.
No. This is right around here somewhere.
Where is Michael?
Michael.
Michael took the day off to sit at home and play Destiny instead of playing it at work.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. Just like Adam Ellis, who's take like a week off. So,
Yep.
I don't know. Let's take a week off to play Destiny.
what is wrong with the place we work where we do this for a living and people are still taking days off to go
Well,
play it somewhere
I mean,
else?
I
Adam Ellis
want
works
to say
in
it's
tech.
work.
Huh?
Adam Ellis works in tech though.
Yeah,
Like-
I will say Chelsea
whatever.
tweeted like, "Can't wait to go home to play more Destiny." He's like, "Ha ha." Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the office playing
Can't wait to go home and
Destiny.
take a break from Destiny.
Yeah.
Christ.
All right, here's someone's sleeve.
Burning me out.
Maybe. In a hand, perhaps. Where's there more skin? We're getting to the point where we're like running out of skin. It looks like.
It's quite a problem.
Time to go to Montreal.
Yeah. I got you. They got you covered.
Well, my hand is like right here. I have my hand resting over something.
Well,
There you
here's
go.
there's
Nice.
a gun attached.
This
to it.
is skin.
There you go, Jeff.
Here, this is Jack. This is if you have your
a
hand stuff,
roll.
it's all right there.
Well, that's my hand right there.
Yeah,
and that
so-
literally. Oh, dude, that look at this.
Your hand is right next to the. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh god.
Oh, it all came
I'm-
apart.
I'm
More
breaking apart.
skin.
That goes right there, right? Okay.
Where is it? Where's the box?
All right. You want to go play Destiny?
No. We gotta do.
Well, we got to do
our
50, we got to do 50 more minutes
Okay.
on last call of us making. What are you doing?
It's not time yet for that. What's that?
Throwing.
Who's to say? Michael ain't here to bitch.
It's true.
We should do the longest.
Oh,
podcast
we're not
ever.
doing a 3-hour podcast for
Without-
once.
Oh, look at that! I got
Michael
Jeff.
can't go. I
got Jeff's
haven't
nose.
gotten enough of hearing me yet.
It's,
Is this? What is that?
I think even he's running out of shit to say.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you finally go. Fucking booyah
Been looking for that one?
for a while.
I don't know if that goes right there. That shade, those shades look a little too far off.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't put that there.
What the fuck?
That's hard. Wait, that?
I don't think that
Yeah, it
goes
does
there.
look-
Wait. It fits, though. It's a perfect look of that line.
You can make any of these pieces fit though.
Hold on a second.
That fits
You just
so
have to try
perfectly.
harder.
Well, here's all. Okay, if you have bullets, they all go right here. Like that's all the blue bullets go right here.
Bullets be done a lot faster.
Ryan's right. It does fit.
I mean, it was a perfect match. Now it's gone forever. We'll never find it again.
Well,
I'm sure we'll find it again at some point, Ryan.
Why is my pocket ringing?
Why is your pocket ringing?
Oh, it's my wife.
Oh, talk to her.
Does she
she
love
thought
you?
you to say
Not
like,
in
did
front
you
of
mention
me.
me on the fucking podcast again? What have I told you about that Ryan? James Ryan Haywood.
You're not going out to dinner for months now.
When he gets a full name, he knows he's really trying.
Hi, dear. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, dear.
Hey, baby.
No, I didn't talk about you, dear. It just
Things
came out.
okay?
I got off the subject as soon as I could. I
I'm
swear.
sorry.
I don't want to be rude.
I can't believe they forced me. They forced me to. Wasn't
No,
my fault.
I know that's what you said, and no, I do listen. And I do respect you. Of course, no, I would never. Right? No, please don't. Don't,
No,
Don't
please
put-
don't.
no,
No,
don't.
means no.
sweetie, don't put your mom on. I don't want to. No,
Not my daughter. Not my daughter. Oh, this is probably part of Jeff
in there.
here somewhere. Maybe I don't know. What
There's brown.
Is
That's
that a
probably
hand?
part of somebody.
Is that a hand or is that a
Fucking-
jacket? Maybe. Here, a dog again. Where's Doug? Doug, come here, Doug.
Doge.
Doug. Doesn't care. Doesn't care
No.
at all. Not at all.
To be fair, if you live the life of a dog like that, people do that to you all the time. You're just done. You don't care anymore. Name a dog that you don't want to pet.
My dog?
Snoop.
Say what you will.
Thank
I
you.
love that, Snoop.
The 2 claps
That
from
was the
broadcast.
saddest fucking clap. Does he,
like-
somebody at broadcast goes, does he really want me to... I guess clap.
Somebody humor him.
What'd she say? What'd your wife say?
You know, she's just saying hi.
How's the puzzle?
Oh, fuck, it's
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Jeremy. No, she was asking.
Hi, guys.
It's going
If I
well.
minded
You're
it.
completely finished.
There's a bullet hole.
You're the
Pretty
first.
small. You know, just thought I'd let you know that.
You reek of
beer.
sex.
All right. Wow.
That's just fun to throw out every now and then.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's not right.
I don't think it was.
Is that the one that was
It
there?
was.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah, there's this little
not.
spot right there. It'll be
It
perfect.
wants to be.
Does this work or is this a trap?
It's a trap. I don't know. Try
No
it.
one knows.
No one's gotten beer out of the
One way to
tap
find out. Oh, no.
It works.
Hey.
I'm happy.
Jeremy, where have you been?
I've been working on the
Destiny?
GameStop video. No, I haven't touched Destiny.
Oh no.
You don't have to lie.
I mean, I'm not.
You're among
I want to figure out where this
He
goes.
doesn't have
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
anymore
shoot
because
it
he's
next-
gotten so much further than everybody.
Jack can
Matt Bragg is obviously winning the Destiny battle in the office.
He is.
I mean,
But he was also up till like 2:30 last night or something.
He's too...
I don't really sleep much though.
See, that's an issue. It's that
It is definitely
you
a
talk
problem.
about it like it's a superpower. It's not.
No,
That's Jeff's hand.
I completely acknowledge it's not a superpower.
That's why your knees.
That's Jeff's hand
got
on there.
It's
Well,
just
if you
tired.
don't sleep by 8 hours a night, your knees just pop out.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's no. They used to just tell us that in like health class at school.
I'm actually not done with the GameStop thing yet, but I'm pretty close. I'll finish it after this.
There it is.
What's something you learned in health class that's now complete bullshit?
How to put a
don't even know if
condom
I
on.
have
Oh, that's
one.
not complete bullshit.
Abstinence
that
works.
abstinence works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Went right to that.
I,
Well, it's because fucking...
That's true.
It's
I
because
don't
it's
think
accurate.
that's
Because we live in
wrong.
a fucking dipshit state
Oh,
where they teach
gotcha.
abstinence only education.
Dude, I was
That's
driving in
alright,
this morning and
It's close though.
the radio in my car's been having trouble every now and again, like
Your
connecting.
new car?
Yeah, connecting
that's
the
alright.
Bluetooth in it,
What a piece
connected
of
to my
shit.
phone. So
Probably throw it out.
Just set it on fire.
just
that.
throw it out, set it on fire. So I sometimes have to put on the radio because like the only way to get it to
You poor son of a
repair
bitch.
itself is to turn off the car, like wait a minute and then turn it back on. Sometimes it works.
That's not fair.
So
That one fits.
I was listening to the radio and
Yeah.
I really don't like the radio here.
No, the radio.
Yeah,
is awful.
there's like 2
Yeah.
stations that are decent, and that's
And there's
it.
like so it's
they're okay.
mostly just country and like I listen to rock music. So I was driving in and I'm like, great, it's gonna be like, I'm in Texas, it's gonna be all country music and stuff like that. And I turn it on and I hear like a guitar riff on one of the channels and it's something like I've got the power or something, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm okay
Nope,
with this.
it's
And
religious.
it's like, it's the power of Jesus. And I was like, oh, all right, I get it. I understand now. That's why this is on the radio.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh, it's getting
Oh,
good. Look
man.
at this area over here.
Look at that exhaust pipe,
Oh, it's
which
coming together.
sounds like
Oh, it's
a
coming together.
creepy sexual thing, kind of, but that's. I don't say
We,
that when I
we
walk,
covered
what you
sex
call it?
today.
when I
Yeah,
walk in the
it's
club.
straight
I
out of
don't-
Montreal.
I'm
We
not
did a
like,
whole
check out
thing
that
in Montreal in sex clubs.
Turns out that's where they keep it.
Hey,
That's
babe,
where
nice
sex is
exhaust
kept.
You can
pipe.
get molested there, apparently. Is what I learned.
Molested where?
But
In
only if you're a
Montreal.
straight guy.
Oh, in Montreal.
Okay.
In a less than classy strip club.
Like
It
that
was
Matt's got a
like-
couple puzzle pieces. And
I
a
wanted to
Frito.
alert somebody, but I didn't know who to tell about. I wanted to go up to each of the guys working there and be like, are you okay? Blink twice. If you're in trouble, let me know.
Are you?
Ruach.
I like asking people that in a very serious tone when obviously nothing's wrong. Are you okay?
Hey,
Stuff was
Is
wrong.
everything all right? They're like, what are you talking about? I'm just asking how your day was. Jesus Christ.
well, you never know when you're gonna have one of those shock Goodwill Hunting moments where it's like, it's not your fault. It's not,
Not you, man. Not you, man.
This is bugging me. Keep that down.
Yeah, it's kind of
they'll be bubbling.
We made
does this
solid
go?
progress today, guys. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Well, Jack, where does it figure out where this goes?
Have you guys been doing this pretty much the entire time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
Nonstop.
Oh yeah. Well, I was like, I walked into the support room And I was talking to Kent about getting some footage for the video.
About how good it smells.
And he was like, by the way, they're talking about you right now. I was like, what? What are they saying? And he was like, oh, that you don't like them, and that's why you're not there.
Did we say that?
Apparently.
Dude, people are
Yes, I did.
right away.
people are so quick to narc on everybody. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not there and we talk about somebody, they tell me immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I assume they only told me because I was in the room.
How often do you think other
They wouldn't go out of
podcasts
the way.
or shows talk about us?
All the
About
time.
us? Never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Well, no, I mean, that's what I'm asking. I don't give a
Actually, the
fuck.
phrasing is never.
Sorry?
Who gives a
They
fuck?
talk about us behind our back.
Well, I mean, live behind our back.
Oh.
You mean our
Broadcast.
podcast,
You guys
or-
would know how many times do other podcasts bring up us? All the time.
All the
Great.
time?
That's good to hear.
But only positively.
Yeah, they're saying nice things.
Yeah, that was.
That was
Sure.
Sounded disingenuous, but
Let's go with that. Sure.
I'm just going to surface level on it. I'm not going to delve deeper and then just assume that that's all true.
That's how you have a happy life, Ryan.
That's true.
It's just don't look into anything.
Ignorance is bliss.
Don't look back in anger.
Or just don't look back.
Never.
Yeah,
No matter what.
I'm hearing a lot of
People in the
muffled
highway.
over.
They're all going, there's that one time there. Remember that? Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Jeff. That's where it is. It's right there. It's that.
Oh, okay. You know,
So yeah, that's
slap
it.
that
It's the
bitch
top
in.
of the window there, Jeff. Idiot.
Thank you, Jeremy. Why you don't know that's man?
Man,
We both said a lot and nothing at the same time.
It's
Took a while to track it down, but we found it.
rude, but
So, you guys talk about how you're probably going to play Destiny all weekend?
I'm definitely playing it all weekend. I got Millie Ramsey to play it, so I'm
I
set.
probably won't play a lot of it.
Do you know what it took to convince Millie to get into Destiny?
Hey, Destiny's out.
No, she never played the first one. She didn't
Here's
like
a
it.
free copy.
I told her that Andrew Panton played it. So that was it. That's all it took.
Yeah, that's why I played Destiny.
How is he doing?
He's, I think, great. I haven't talked to him.
He's
She played Destiny with him all night last night. I haven't.
Are we going to have to fly him down again? Or?
I would love to.
I mean, maybe. Are you guys going to be raid ready next
have
week?
to.
Are we supposed to be ready?
Are we ready to
ready?
fail?
Comes out next Wednesday.
Yeah,
right?
comes out on Wednesday.
Supposed to be ready Wednesday.
I'm going to get that done like right. Alfredo's all about getting that done like right away.
Yeah, well, that's important.
Well,
We
that'll
could be the first.
That'll be all
Yeah.
we do next week.
What if we're the first to do it?
That would
We
be.
won't. We absolutely will
What
not
if-
be. But
what if-
got Alfredo
getting
now.
that
And something
early
is
would be great.
very wrong with the world.
I don't know, but what if we have one of those like moments where it's like all the shit comes
Ryan,
together just
we've
perfectly?
never
What if we
had
stumble
that
over?
I think we could do it. This is the first raid. It's a softball
Yeah.
raid.
Yeah,
Just
that's what
walk
it is.
right through.
They just
Easy
explain the
peasy.
mechanics out, to you.
Yeah, pretty as you please.
Someone get on the horn to Deej and be like, "Hey, Deej, let us know how we can beat the raid boss."
Here's the one thing I'd say that we might be able to do.
Beat the raid. Done.
Yes.
There
Well,
you go.
we'll beat the raid.
We will
maybe.
beat it.
we'll absolutely be.
But we're
I mean, 3 weeks from now, we'll beat it.
there we go. Nice. We're gonna probably stumble off in the completely wrong direction if there's any puzzles or whatnot. But we might accidentally stumble onto something that someone else doesn't find because it's so obviously wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Nobody would think
yeah.
to
No
go
one
that
would think to go
wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's true. If there's
I
any
did something similar today.
if there's any sort of platforming, we're gonna go ahead and say we're fucked.
We'll just leave Jeff.
Well, one of us is for sure.
I mean, I'll be raid ready by Wednesday. Alfredo
you
will
definitely
be.
will be.
What's
I'll
the
be
light
ready.
level?
I'll
Have
be
they said?
ready.
Jeff will. Michael probably will.
I might be.
Have they said what the light level is?
It's probably up there.
I think 280 is the cap right now. So before the
I've heard a lot of different
I've
things on
heard
what the
things
cap
too,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Panton seems pretty comfortable or confident that it's 280. but
I would
don't know.
assume like the light level that'd be good to have for the raid is like 270. Like either 260 or 270 is probably really good to
Yeah,
have.
like I'm at 262 right now.
Because
So, I mean,
240 is
it
the
won't
nightfall, I
be-
think.
Yeah. No, you can get like super prestige nightfall.
And there's
that's
the hard mode
300.
Nightfall.
Super.
There's
Nightfall?
nightfall and there's
Yeah.
prestige nightfall.
Ah.
Dude, have you tried the nightfall yet?
No.
No.
Can you try the knife?
I haven't
Yeah.
even watched
Kent
it.
tried it yesterday and failed.
Yeah, he got his
beat it-
ass kicked.
I beat
'Cause
it
it's
last
timed.
night. But yeah, it's timed. It's you start with like 10 minutes and you get 2 to 7 seconds every time you kill somebody.
Which
Oh,
is kind of cool.
Really cool mechanic.
That goes
That's
right
interesting.
there, by the
And
way.
then
The
That's nice.
burns switch. So it's like every 30 seconds it's like, yeah, I've
Burns
got void
switch?
burn and now
Oh,
it's
shit.
arc burn.
I actually
now
got a
it's
gun
solar
that would
burn.
be great for that. I got the exotic auto rifle hard light. It's carryover from the
Yeah.
first one. You can select the elemental damage on it.
That's awesome.
That's
got all
really
three.
cool.
I don't know if you can do that in the middle of the raid though.
It's just
Or the nightfall because I think you can't switch weapons.
No, you can't in the prestige nightfall.
you
Oh,
can't
okay, it might
switch
be prestige.
weapons,
In the prestige nightfall, you pick weapons at the beginning, and that's what you have. You
but
can't-
it's just an attribute.
It's a
on the
toggle
weapon.
on
That
the
might be
weapon.
That
okay.
might be. Yeah, who knows?
I would think that's okay.
That's weird.
That's
Yeah,
it's
That's a
rough.
strange idea.
It's like I'm taking a sniper. I don't have a shotgun then. Or a rocket launcher.
That being
Yeah,
said,
it's-
I usually use one set of weapons. Mostly.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's like you always use like what's your best stuff to
Yeah.
get a higher level, and that's like I'm still in that point of Destiny where it's like I don't have 15 different weapons
Yeah.
that are all the same level, so I have to kind of.
I know I said this already, but I'm gonna say it
use what I
again
have.
one more time.
Go for it.
If you're one of the people that wasn't blown away by Destiny 1 when it came out because it wasn't a totally full fleshed out game and you never went back to it, please try Destiny 2.
It's
so good.
Listen, it's extremely similar. If you play Destiny near the end,
Right.
Destiny 1,
Yeah.
it's very, very similar.
It's a more polished version of
But
that.
it
There
adds a
is
lot
more polish to it,
and there's
there
like
is.
more to do. I
Like
feel.
even the public events, there's more like that you
Well,
can upgrade them, and there's bonus objectives.
Those
and
can
stuff.
turn
It's really
into like
cool.
a whole thing where it's like, yeah, I used to just do this for like 5 minutes and get some motes of light or whatever the fuck and leave. But now it's like, yeah, no, this can be a whole big thing that needs
It
like
can.
10 people to do.
So it's kind of cool. It's I want to see where it goes.
Probably Destiny 3.
Well, I don't know. I mean, who knows how many DLC they'll release and how many raids and.
Apparently, there was a thing on the Microsoft Store earlier today where like all the details for the next DLC were just
there was
posted
a
up.
there was a data leak.
Yeah. Looks like
Did
December
Equifax
might
hold
be-
the Destiny information?
Christ. Those guys are having a great time right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Should I be concerned about that?
Yeah,
Probably.
they got all your
Yeah.
shit.
Have you ever had an Equifax credit rate?
I've never really checked my credit. I just assume it's
I
good.
really
Well, I don't know
didn't
why I
think
would
that
have
you
thought
would.
you would have.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like a Matt Bragg.
what
thing to
a
do.
non-surprise.
My girlfriend
Yeah.
messaged me about that, being like, "You should check your credit." I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah, I assume
Yes.
people go up to Matt Bragg like, "Hey, do you know what your credit score is?" And he's just sitting there like,
About
"I wonder
5.
what's in pepperoni."
How many pizzas can I eat before I
I know
die?
that already.
Excuse me.
Calm down.
It's obviously spicy pig.
It hurts because it's true.
Boosh, boosh, boosh.
And I'm already accepting that I'm gonna have to do all the stuff I'm doing in Destiny again.
On PC?
Yeah.
Because
Because
we are all
you'll
gonna
make
drag
it.
you
You'll
into
make me. I really have no interest and don't want to do it in my spare time.
just don't do that much.
You don't have to.
Just don't do
We
that.
talked about it. I said
Underachieved.
now 5 of the 6 main achievement hunters have turned and would do PC.
I've turned to PC. What I haven't turned to do is wasting my time making a character I've already made.
I mean, okay.
Jack disagrees with you.
What-
He
what-
said no, you will.
Okay, what if like all of a sudden?
No, I will because I care about the content and will have to do it.
Yeah.
He says you'll be happy about it.
I won't.
That's not the right.
Yeah, that's
It's
exactly
a
what I said.
massive waste of my time to make something I've already made.
Well, that's the thing.
PvE with a mouse and keyboard, so awesome, and it looks so fucking good.
Yeah, exactly, Matt. Right?
that
I
means-
played.
that
I
means
played the.
fuck all to me.
I played the Xbox
Same.
beta. I played the PC beta. I was like, wow, it's smooth. Not enough for me to spend another however many hours.
Yeah.
I'll totally play the PC if it's like, oh hey, by the way, your character can just go fluidly between.
Absolutely. If they were
they-
like, you
if
can
they-
import your character, I will so do that.
If
in a
they did
second.
cross saves, yeah, absolutely.
And a
There's no
heartbeat.
question. But yeah, unfortunately, they haven't said anything about cross saves yet.
Yeah.
Just believe it.
Well, they've very pointedly said nothing about it. They've on the spot been asked directly and gone like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, this goes.
I mean, when games like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and all that come out, instantly PC.
Yeah.
There's no question about that.
this will be. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins
what if-
on PC. It's the
I do-
first time
I am
ever I'm
getting
like,
a
oh yeah, I'm gonna
1X.
play it there.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why, but I mean, I want it. You know, might as well.
I'm just someone who
See
like,
how it looks.
prefers the kind of experience. I like a controller.
I understand
because
that.
I can't sit back on my couch, relax. with
It's
a
me
mouse
too,
and
buddy.
keyboard,
I just,
you know?
it's so much easier. I don't have a home office. I don't have room for an office to put like what Michael just built. I would know where that would go in my house.
Yeah.
I like sitting on my sofa, turning on my
Just,
TV,
you know.
and picking up a controller and playing a game.
Having fun, relaxing.
Relaxing.
I mean, you can build a
Fucking
Once again,
a PC.
It's
that-
like you
you
can
can
hook a PC up to your TV.
And that's what Gavin. That's what
the
Gavin
thing.
has.
Yeah, but the thing, it's like
It's still the mouse and
most
keyboard
people have
is-
an office where their PC is. It's
Yeah.
not hooked up to their TV.
Dude, the
because they
apartment-
use it for stuff other than gaming. a lot of people.
the apartment I got specifically because I was like, yeah, I have an extra bedroom. I can make an office in there and just have all this stuff. There's still boxes from when I moved in a year ago.
That's a map problem.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
definitely a Matt problem, but it's also like to a lesser degree. My girlfriend, she's just not
her
moved any of her stuff out.
It is also her issue. Yes.
I think computers are almost obsolete.
That's how
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
man.
100% untrue.
In day-to-day
One
life.
every day.
If I use one to record video. If I had most of what I do,
I can give you the Atomos if you want that.
most of what I do in my day-to-day life, I do on a phone. Like I answer 90% of my emails.
That's such a
on
shitty way
phone.
to type, though.
Seems fine. Like I get so much of
Yeah,
my
but-
job done on my phone.
Your phone will eventually become part of your mind, and then you won't have to worry about typing.
I totally agree.
Math predictions for the future.
Listen, like
Your phone will become part
like
of your
my
mind.
desktop PC, my desktop Mac is pretty long in the tooth, and I was thinking, oh, should I buy a new one? And then I realized no, because I don't ever use the old one. Like can't remember the last time I sat down at a desk and booted up my desktop.
Your problem is you got a Mac.
That's not a problem. I love my Mac. I just
if you
there's
had
no
a PC,
need for it.
I
It's
agree
not,
with
a
Ryan.
gift either.
There's just even if I had a PC, it's like there's nothing. What do I do on it?
It's like,
It's got that internet.
why is it
Check
not-
that out. Here it's pretty
get
good.
in there.
I check out internet on my phone.
That's I kind of agree
It's
with you.
eye strain, though. You want something big sometimes.
Yeah, you know how you make it bigger? You go. It's bigger.
The amount of times I'm telling you,
Something
I'm telling you
bigger.
because I'm looking at the youth of America. The amount of times I walk in to Millie's room to tell her to go to sleep because she's still up, and she's in her bed next to her fucking giant TV in her bed on her phone watching YouTube, and I'm like, you have a TV right there, and she's like, this is easier.
Yeah, but
That's all she
can't
cares
you-
about.
Can't you
Then
also
take your
just
TV out of
take
the
your
room.
phone and put it onto your TV?
Teacher.
What's
like,
that?
can't you just be like, Chromecast right to
You
your...
could.
Maybe you could, yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to. She's just happy on her phone.
you know
I'm
what?
just saying. I think people now, computers aren't as nearly as necessary
Well,
as they were.
it's more
10
of like a
years ago.
personal
not
device too,
necessary,
where
no.
it's like
Yeah.
you always know where your phone is. It's like, oh, here's my phone. It's right here. I have
Like I realized I have a MacBook Air, which is what I use to like.
Oh,
I
there's
guess, like-
apparently Kit messaged me an hour ago. Want to correct? There are 6 strikes for Xbox and 7 strikes for PS4 on Destiny 2.
I don't like how Destiny is changing so much between the different platforms.
Yeah.
I don't like that
Well,
there's certain
it's
things that you
always
can
been
do.
like that.
I know, but it's like the thing I really don't like the delayed
Blame
PC
Call of
thing,
Duty.
which I understand is maybe because they have more tweaking to do.
That
before
or the
PC
console
version,
or Microsoft and Sony were like, here's a bunch of money to not release
which
it
is
on PC
like
first.
Yeah.
it's fucked up because I know so many people that are like, I want to play it. I want to play it on PC so badly.
Well, it
And
could
it's
also
like,
be a situation
like,
where
I don't
they're
want to
like,
buy it twice. I want to get it when it comes out and all that stuff.
It's so
like that.
fucking. It's common though. Like, look at GTA launched without fucking multiplayer.
It's true.
I mean, but that's different.
Destiny
It's like
launched
everyone
without
can
Raid.
play it. Like,
Destiny launched without Raid. I don't like
Destiny
it.
1 launched without a game, some may say.
Also that.
and we played
without
that
a
for
raid.
so long.
Raids didn't come till late in Destiny.
Yep.
It was like a month later, wasn't it?
Ugh.
I'm glad they
don't think that fits,
didn't
Jack.
do that again.
Yeah.
I think it's over here though.
I like that someone was like agreeing with Jeff, but tagged at Jeff, which I don't think is Jeff. Nope.
Oh, that's
Obviously, computers are necessary. I don't mean to say they're not important.
No,
I just think that they're in your day-to-day life. Like,
I agree with you.
just
too.
don't-
If you
you don't
don't, if
use
you're
them
not a
nearly
gamer,
as much as you used
it
to.
might not be. Yeah, they're not the most necessary thing in the world.
Right.
They are
like even my daughter. Like
in terms of convenience. They're
So
not
this
there.
is interesting. Like
to a phone.
my daughter is in middle school now, and she just went. I just went to the thing where I toured the school and I met all the teachers. And we had like the parent-teacher night, and all of her schoolwork, all of her class books, all of her homework assignments, 100% of what she does is through an app on her phone.
It's
She
crazy.
doesn't have a class. She doesn't have a physical textbook. She has just an app that she accesses. I'm not going to say the name of it. And all of her, the homework assignments are there. I can log into the app. I can see her grades. I can be like, oh, how'd she do her pop quiz she took today? I can look.
Oh,
log
that
in and I
sucks. She
can-
can't even
does
lie about it
suck.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I would have been.
I can do all of that.
screwed.
Well, it's not a problem with Millie because she's a good student, but and she like there's no need for paper at all, and there's no need for even like she has a laptop, but she doesn't even need to use that because she just has it on her phone. She's just like boop 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 boop. Here it is. And I'm
I
like,
think my school for my high school after I left, like for a while, provided kids with like tablets.
yeah.
They're like,
What
instead
the
of
fuck?
giving them textbooks, they gave them tablets. And they're
You know,
like, all
it's
your
cool.
books
My
are on
high
here,
school-
all your shit's on here.
My high school, after I left, sometimes provided kids with lunch. That was it.
Yeah. I used to walk down the hall with like this, with like books and shit.
Yeah,
I've actually
dude.
got a big enough backpack.
I know my senior year, I think I had like maybe a combined total of less than a minute throughout the day to get to my locker. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll carry all my books. Fuck that shit.
People are saying,
Like our school doesn't have lockers. I'm like, why don't you have a locker? And she's like, what would I put in it? I'm like, that's
Your iPad.
your lunch. Like, I don't know, nothing. I don't know.
That's so weird.
What are people saying, Jeremy?
Nothing. Just someone said Vaulted Glass launched a week after Destiny came out.
That sounds right.
All right.
And just in case you're wondering, Ice Case says the only time they actually browse the internet on their phone is when they're taking a dump.
There you go.
So there you go.
So Ice Case is the
You squat and surf.
The 1%.
the 1%.
It's the use case.
the dump phoner.
I feel like the world is
Phoner.
like even like I just feel like the world like things are just app based. Like you don't even use websites as much anymore. You
Oh, I
just
hate
apps.
it.
I think
Everything is
people are
I
obsessed
kinda-
with convenience.
Yeah, I don't really.
Is what it is.
I mean, I'll use the browser on my phone, but apps usually they're like, oh yeah, let me get into your contacts. No, fuck you.
It's
You don't
even
want
now
that.
for
What I
like
hate-
typing. They're like, here's a keyboard that you can attach to your tablet or Bluetooth,
Yeah.
like a Bluetooth keyboard. Like here you go.
Yeah.
What I
Like,
hate
type on
so
there. It's
fucking
like-
much.
What do you hate so fucking
I'll
much?
go into a
Fucking much.
I'll go into a website and I'll be like, all right, let's look at the website, and then I get like the big use our app, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, and then like scroll down a little bit more. No, seriously.
Like
Use
Reddit
our
is
app.
guilty of that. It's
Reddit,
always like, hey,
yeah.
you want to stay here? Why don't
But-
you go to this app?
In Reddit's defense, the Reddit app's pretty good.
I like Reddit Blue more than I like the official Reddit app. So
all right.
What I hate is that there's a game on my phone that I'm playing that I have not paid for, so it has ads on it, right? And they pop up every couple of rounds. And my phone knows the kind of stuff that I look at on my phone, so now some of the ads are Achievement Hunter ads. So
Yep.
so when I'm playing my game, my own fucking face will pop up interrupting my game. And I have,
Which is a problem
I have to
that-
look at me until I
I'm sure
can skip
everyone
it.
has. Yeah.
And it's me going like this. In a Battle Buddy shirt, and I'm like, fuck off!
screw you, me.
The other downside of that is it doesn't work on the fucking plane anymore.
Screw me, you.
Things with offline ads or with
Oh yeah.
ads.
you're
Like
right.
I was trying to play, I don't know, what was it? Plants vs. Zombies on the plane just recently and couldn't do it.
Yeah, I never got into Hearthstone because I downloaded Hearthstone to play on a plane ride, and then I couldn't because I didn't have internet, and I was like, well, fuck you.
Well, Hearthstone's like mostly online, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I never played it.
It
sure.
does have like an offline, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's an online game.
So now on American, they don't put the American Airlines. They don't put the TVs in the back of the seats
You say
anymore.
that, but both the flights I took,
The existing flights still have them. New Yeah. flights being made, new planes being made from here on out will no longer have them in. I've been in a
But then
couple
you
new
can
ones.
attach them to your phone,
They will
which is so
phase out
nice.
eventually. Yeah, but so now what it is you can connect to their Wi-Fi. You don't have to pay for it. You just connect to their Wi-Fi, and you can stream movies onto your tablet or phone or whatever.
Dude, that's great.
It's awesome.
But the shitty thing is, as soon as they start going for like as soon as they start descending down, they kill the internet like 15 minutes before they actually land. So you're like watching a movie, like, oh, I got plenty. Oh, just stop. Shit.
I'm gonna have to
Read
take
a
a
book.
third flight to finish the Lego movie. I started it on my phone in one thing, and it got cut off. And then I was flying back the other day, and both flights I was on had the screens, and so like I was kind of halfway through the flight. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can finish the Lego movie. I think I was pretty close to the end. Turned it on, was not as close as I thought I was. Still haven't finished it. Still have not seen the end of that
the
one.
original
Twice.
Lego movie.
Why don't you just get on a plane?
Yeah, just the one with Chris Pratt. All that.
I want you to get on a plane and then you sit down, like the person next to you's like, oh, where are you going? Oh, it doesn't really matter. I just got to finish.
Doesn't matter. I want to watch the Lego movie. Excuse me. Thank you very much.
Going? What would you ask that?
I'm not even getting off the
Yeah,
plane.
where are you going? I'm on the same plane. I'm going where you're going. Fuck off.
That's fair. All right, why are you going then?
Why? Why are you going?
Why are you going?
That's a great question to ask someone on the plane.
like here's Jeff's gun. I don't know.
Hey, why are you going?
Hey, you sitting here? Yeah. You sitting here? Yeah. Why?
Why-
What?
why
Why are you on this plane?
Where you got to be, huh? So damn important.
What's your deal? What makes you so special?
And the flight I took the other day was
my
also
God.
the first flight I've ever really been sick on.
Like throwing up sick, or
A little bit, yeah.
oh wow,
I was hunched over a toilet in a plane lavatory.
that goes like that,
That
somewhere.
sucked. I was sitting in the window seat too, and Kat was in the middle, and there was just a random guy in the aisle. And so I talked to him, and I was like, "Hey, can we switch? Because I'm gonna have to get up and sit down quite a bit, I think." And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So he sat in the window.
I saw a little girl throw up all over her dad as we landed in Sydney one time. Like he was holding her, and she just
was
leaned
there.
back and like, oh.
I was there for it. Awesome.
All it was like, oh man, that sucks for that guy. At least we had just landed, so he could get out. But
It was
fuck,
fucking funny though.
When I was I worked in a couple different restaurants as a waiter, and one of them was like a Mexican restaurant, and
why you gonna be like that?
there was
Hispanic.
a Hispanic restaurant. So I was, waiting the tables, and there was one that was a woman and two kids, and So, like, they kind of just gotten their food or whatever, and then she was like, hey, can we actually get the check and stuff? Because my son's not feeling great. And I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. So I went and got them the check, and I came back, and he was, like, just on his, like, knees on the booth seat and, like, over the table, and there was, like, a metal bowl that the chips were in.
Oh.
And he was just like, and it just like came out like straight into the bowl, and she was like trying to finagle the bowl under it, and I was just like, oh my god! Like I ended up like I put on gloves and walked to the garbage with like a bowl of vomit. And I was just like, yep, that's horrible.
Little
And
did
like,
you know she's been training for that for years at carnivals.
yeah, and then like a year and a half later,
Not sure if
someone
that
else.
was racist, but
A year and a half later,
Why is that racist? Carnival games.
why
you know,
would
like
she
the
go to
ones where you-
carnivals?
Yeah, the thing where you like
people go to
squirt water
carnivals.
into the
yeah,
clown
she's like, she
mouths
aims.
and
She's got great aim.
I mean, but why though? Maybe she's never been to a carnival. Like why? Because she's
Why is this so
Jack's
weird?
delving into her life.
Hispanic.
Damn it, Jack!
Why
What
do
are
you
trying to say?
assume-
Like,
Yeah.
you
Jack,
can't
why
afford to
do
go
you-
to only the white people can
Not
go to a
to ever
carnival.
defend Ryan, but why do you assume she was Hispanic because she was at a Mexican restaurant?
Isn't that what he said?
He said he was.
That was a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, I thought you
said it
said
was a
she was.
He didn't say
Hispanic.
she was Mexican.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm
I
sorry.
said it was a Mexican
Wow.
restaurant.
Look at that guy.
Tell me my
I
bad.
was
I'll own
wondering
that.
why you
Tell
were
me my
so
bad.
like.
Check your
I was-
fucking white privilege.
I was.
Good Lord.
When I was. Okay, yeah, sure.
But there was another time at that restaurant. It was like a year later or whatever. One of my friends was waiting tables, and another sick kid was at the table, and like I guess threw up on the floor a little bit, and so my friend goes into the back, and he put on giant gloves, things over his boots, like an apron thing, a thing on his face, like goggles.
Full biohazard.
He like went nuts, and you know, just to try and make the family laugh a little bit. And he's like walking out, and my manager's like, "You're gonna fucking scare the kid! Like, what the fuck? What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm gonna go clean it." And he had like a broom, and he was like pushing people away with the broom and like trying to scoop up all the stuff. Ugh. That was one of the bad parts of being a waiter. So you had to deal with that.
Man, I prided myself on the longest time that I'd never thrown up outside of a toilet bowl. And then I had a run where I threw up a couple times.
A weird pride.
Once in the back of Eric Duncan's house, which was fun. Eric Duncan's our marketing manager. And yeah, I got drunk in his pool. And getting drunk in a pool is a lot different than getting drunk on land because you don't realize you're drunk because you're floating. You're like, oh, I feel great.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the water is supporting you and holding you up. Then as soon as I stepped out, I basically stepped out of the pool, dropped to my knees because I couldn't walk. And I'm like, oh God. And I was just like, where can I throw up? And he was pointed away from like just further in the backyard. So I crawled as far as I could and just threw up in his backyard.
Crawled as far as I could.
And then passed out in his guest room. And so that was fun. And I think that was the first time I'd thrown up outside of there.
For him?
Jack.
Oh, for me? No,
Yeah.
that was a blast.
I threw up in my friend's basement one time, which was fine because then he threw up in my basement later.
One
Trade
game.
squaresies.
Tradesies.
That's a metaphor, actually.
Out the car window of my friend's car one time.
Oh, that's the worst. I've had people throw up out of my car
Because
window.
it never all gets out.
No, it always goes down the side of the car,
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. Yeah.
You threw up on the way back from a Christmas
In an
party.
Uber.
Yeah,
I
in
threw
an
up out
Uber.
the side of an Uber when I was with Matt. Yeah.
That's
As we
terrible.
pulled into our
We got
apartment
in there.
complex, I busted the door open and threw up onto the pavement and tried to act like nothing happened.
I saw what you did, and it was everything to fight laughing because it's like that guy does not want puke in his car. But
Well, who wants puke in their car,
No,
Matt?
I mean, some people might. Why you gotta just fucking put it out there?
No, I'm going to go ahead and say no one does.
It's a universal truth.
That was
No
that
one
was
wants
after like the
carpet.
Unless it's
RT
puke
Christmas
fetish
party
week
or
in
whatever.
That
Montreal.
was like the first RT Christmas party.
The first Christmas party we went to after working here. Yeah. No, that was a tough night.
Wait for it. Booyah. That goes
Tough night for
down.
you. I had to justify why I hired you guys after that.
Yep.
That was a tough day for you.
Oh shit, look at this. This actually connects up here. We need to move this stuff out. Let's clear some, because this needs to go all the way to here. Because look, that's Gavin's
Does it?
legs, and it goes right in there.
But that would make
That's-
sense. This
that's
does
his
look like the
legs.
shell of Jeff.
No, I look like a
I
shell
was
of
gonna
Jeff.
say.
Yeah. Jeff, you look more lively than ever.
Oh,
Look at
thanks,
that.
Jeremy.
true.
Look at all that connects right there.
You're like wearing these collared shirts and stuff.
I know, yeah, Jeff.
I have
Jeff
an
came in looking
interview. I have a
good
job
today.
interview later.
There we go. Now look at that. That looks
When I get the
beautiful.
job, I can finally get out of here.
Well, let us know how it goes. I'm sure we'll figure it out one way or another.
Probably.
You'll know.
But Jeff, if Rooster Teeth ceased to exist tomorrow, where would you want to get a job?
I would retire.
Okay, but if you couldn't retire,
Jack, fuck your question.
yeah,
The answer is I'm rich, bitch.
yeah.
I'm not that rich. I couldn't retire well.
You would have a tent.
I would.
Really nice tent.
Just start a new Rooster Teeth.
That's simple, right?
Really?
Yeah.
No, that goes on the hand right there, man. That connects to that.
You could do it.
Well, it doesn't connect, but no, he's holding it.
Yeah, start a new Rooster
That's
Teeth,
like-
dude.
Yeah, he'd call it
Goes
achievement
right there.
attack.
Yeah, call up Ray. Great.
Achievement attack.
Yeah, that's definitely what I would do. No, I don't know. I'd probably just try to. I can't imagine having a jobby boss job again. So I don't know. I hope I never find out.
Yeah, let's just try to keep this boat afloat.
I hope you never find out either. I love this job. No, that does not.
I also like this job very much.
Not love, just liking it.
I love it. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Rooster Teeth's like a second child to me. One that
But what about your
makes me
second
about as
child?
much as my first child.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
thought Gavin was your second child.
He flew the nest. Thank Christ.
Gavin's the one that you don't talk about.
Yeah, he's the
He flew the coop.
Jeremy, what would you do if you didn't exist? If Rooster Teeth ceased to exist tomorrow, what would be your mission?
Realistically, I'd probably have another go back to a desk job.
Really?
I wouldn't want to, but I feel like that's where I'd end up. What I'd like to do, I would like to get into I'd try to get into voice acting and stuff. If it ended, if Rooster Teeth ended tomorrow, I would try to do stuff on my own for a while, like my own YouTube channel and stuff like that. I would attempt it, and then when that inevitably didn't work out, then I would try to get into voice acting and actual acting and stuff.
That's cool. I could
Matt.
see you doing that.
Go for it. Is that the right one?
No, it's not the right one.
I've been
very
looking
bad
for
at
that
puzzles.
piece.
Look at that. It's so
it looks
close.
like it, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
What about you, Jack? What would you try to get into?
It can be though.
I don't know, man. I've been doing a lot of hosting stuff, panels and things like that. I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff, and I would probably try to do more of things like that. Don't know exactly what, but something involving some sort of broadcasting. I always said I would love to be a sports broadcaster. That was kind of my dream job before I realized this is a much better dream job. And so I think I'd try something in that field.
What how'd that Far Cry panel go?
Went really well,
When you
actually.
hosted?
It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. Stuff like that. It's that's really neat that I got to do things like that. And I like that kind of stuff. I would love to do more things like that. So we'll see if I get opportunities in the future.
Did you do everything that script said you were going to do?
No.
Okay.
So
I saw the script.
yeah, in the script at one point they wanted me to dress like a dog. They had a dog costume.
Yeah, to be Boomer.
an
Far Cry.
No, it was. Because they wanted.
Now
they were-
bark for us, Jack.
No,
bark.
because Boomer, Boomer the dog, is part of the game. They're like,
This
oh,
is your future.
they're
Do it.
you'll cosplay as Boomer. I'm like, okay. So mid panel, during a trailer, I was
said
gonna put it
okay?
on. I was like, whatever. And then we ended up doing our rehearsal, which was intimidating as hell because it's I'm in a room and it's the night before the panel, and they're like, okay, so we have the script, everyone's there. It's these voice actors who are in the game, the lead writer of the game, and me. And they're like, okay, Jack, take us through it. And it's all right, here we go. And so kind of dove into it. And then we realized very quickly that we all had a really, really good rapport with each other and it went really well. And they're like, oh yeah, we put that in there to kind of pad it if we needed it, and we totally don't. You guys are nailing it. So they ended up taking out, that goes right there, Matt.
Oh, okay.
And so we took it out, and so I ended up not having to dress like Boomer the dog. But I think they did actually have a costume there.
Oh, they're ready.
And so, but yeah,
They
it
have
was
the leash and everything.
Did you
really cool.
previously know any of these voice
And then a
actors?
gift mask.
I've never met him before. And now they're all super Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter fans. I got the guy, so Nick Rye, it's Steve Byers is the guy's name, and he's super cool, laid back dude. And I got him one of the Achievement Hunter kind of hats that it looks like a Nick Rye hat, and he put it on and wore it around. I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then Murray Peters, who's Grace Armstrong, the sniper, she has an Achievement Hunter shirt, and it's great. And Martin Roach, who's Pastor Jerome Jeffries, his sons are big Achievement Hunter fans. And so he had no idea, and he told me, he's like, oh, this guy Jack from Rooster Teeth. I'm like, wait, what? And then he's like, oh yeah, my sons are totally into your stuff. It's like, that's pretty cool.
That's badass.
And so anyway, it's pretty neat. And the game's coming out sometime next year, and hopefully
It's in February, I think.
I think that's what it is right now. And so hopefully, PAX South, they'll have another kind of panel thing, kind of like a launch into it. And so they're talking about maybe doing something there.
That's badass. When is PAX South?
January, sometime in January.
And when is when do we usually hold RTX Sydney? That's in January.
February.
February.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway,
So the two are usually pretty close.
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun, and I would love to. I love doing stuff like that. I love getting in front of crowds and talking now. It's just a blast.
You and I almost went to PAX South last time, right?
We were. Yeah. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna send you to," and then very close to it, they said, "Nah, never mind."
Yeah. Sorry, PAX South.
They was like, psych.
They really did. They were like,
Yeah.
it was like one of those things where they stuck their hand out and they went, nah.
like they said, like, you're going to PAX South, and then we checked in, like, very close to it. We're like, hey, you guys said we were going. Is that still going on? They're like, oh, no. I think they forgot to tell us.
Nice. Is this part of the wheel?
And speaking of
motorcycle
RTX,
right
UK is coming up.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys. Yeah.
They announced the full roster of people going.
So Jeffrey, Michael, and Gavin
We'll all be there.
will be there,
Yeah.
and I will be at home crying.
I will be there in some
you'll be there.
capacity.
You'd be at home warm, not fucking freezing your ass off.
I would love to be cold.
You say that.
I-
It's cold.
I-
there's,
I say it because I love
completely
being
agree
cold.
with you.
cold.
Yeah.
There's England cold.
Cold is awesome.
I love the
I will
It
say,
sucks right now.
dude,
It's
I will
so
say
hot.
the people in England
It's
are
awesome
No, right now
It's
it actually-
beautiful.
Oh, this
It's really
so
nice right
nice.
now.
Something's wrong.
I will
it's
say,
still hot.
the people in London are some of the best dressed people I've ever seen in my life. Like, you go there, and
I'm about to fuck that up.
like everyone's like so. I mean, because like it gets cold there more often, so they like wear layers, and everyone looks so fucking good, man.
They got their scarf,
Yeah,
overcoat,
Absolutely.
undercoat, petticoat,
but everyone looks so damn good. It's like
the
shit.
junction.
Jack's got a fucking boner for people who
The
overdress.
junction.
I'm gonna try to sweet talk a Guardian when I get there to let me in.
Okay.
To let you in? You don't think they will?
Well, because I get a weekend pass, and like
Well, you
You
can
bought
get it
a
with everybody
pass?
else.
no, that's
Okay.
like we'll give you a weekend pass,
Seriously?
and I was like, okay, cool. Well, because like I'm not.
Hey,
going.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
I'll hook you up, man.
Thanks, man.
No.
You need to get walked in, I'll walk you in.
That's so kind.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah. Well, that's what I would do for my favorite best friend.
Oh no, I don't like
My
that.
favorite.
So this thing started.
I don't know where that started either.
I'll tell you where it started.
Okay.
I came in one day and I brought kolaches because like I
remember
decided,
that. I was
I
here for
decided
that.
one night I was gonna look up
A
kolaches
fucking
in the
awesome
area.
guy.
And I saw there were kolaches nearby and I was like, you know what, let's try these ones. So I bought a bunch of those and brought them in. And then I came over to this building to grab a Diet Coke and there were none in the fridge, so I went to the cage and they had the big thing of them and I was like, well, you know what, while I'm here, well, I'll grab a ton of them because we always drink them. So I grabbed like 5 or 6 and walked over and put them all in the fridge. And I was like, yeah, Jeff, there's Diet Coke in there. And then that was the tipping point, I guess. And after that, Jeff just has been going off.
It's like you fed a stray dog, and now it's, you've
right.
Yeah.
You've won his love.
You're just a really awesome guy, and I really appreciate you.
See that, and I don't like that. I miss the old Jeff that kind of was like disappointed in me a little bit.
You can't fight my enthusiasm and friendship for you, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
Listen to that enthusiasm.
I'm really focusing on that puzzle right now. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I like you so much.
No one can.
It doesn't sound real.
Yeah, no one can have that
That's
kind of
the problem,
like and
yeah.
be frightening at the same time.
It's like
I love
Well, he knows
you.
it's almost a punishment.
you for a few days, like 1 month, you walked up and every day you were like, "Hey man, you're doing a great job," and then you just left. And I was like, "Okay."
Well, that-
what?"
Positive reinforcement.
That basically means
Yeah.
get ready because
But-
you're about to be laid off.
That's what I thought. I legitimately
Like,
was
you're
like,
gonna do
well,
great
I'm
no
just
matter
gonna
where
be
you
fired.
are.
That's,
Wait, what?
That's terrible.
You're going to be okay after this.
But and then you had another week where you walked up to me and you're like, "Hey."
No, what you got to do
Yeah.
is
I'm
just
like,
randomly
okay,
randomly
cool.
walk up to people and go, "Hey, good luck." Like, wait, what?
That's
What the fuck does that
what you
mean?
did to me. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I was trying to be positive and more encouraging.
I was trying to be positive, Jeff. But the thing is, it's like trying to be positive. It's really difficult when you spent so much time negative to just suddenly go,
Yeah,
"One day
yeah,
I'm
turn.
gonna switch it up."
It's not hard at all. It's not hard for me at all to do that.
Yeah, it's not hard for you to
It's
do
hard
that.
for everyone else to accept.
I don't give a shit if you accept it or not. I'm doing it. It's up to you if you fucking enjoy it. Not my fault. Not my problem.
That's that positivity right there
It
we're
is.
talking about.
Fuck you!
Take your fucking compliment. and-
super happy.
Jesus
Take your
Christ.
fucking compliment.
You make it really fucking hard to like you
Get
people.
your fucking shine box.
There's the Jeff. There he is.
See that, Jeff? We're comfortable with.
Glad to have you
Yeah,
back.
like, what more? How much nicer than nice do I have to be, you idiots?
Love it.
Christ. Now I'm hot.
Jeff's back.
Dude,
Fucking
I've watched
human being.
I've watched that compilation video
I
like
appreciate
8
it.
times.
Oh
Jack.
God, that one. What is it? Fucking fish.
Yeah, the fucking best of August video. It just came out on YouTube today. It just hard cuts to the fishing game we played, and the hard cut in is Jack going like, "Ah shit, fucking fishing." that's the cut in.
Oh, that game
goes there,
pissed
right?
me off so much.
That looks right.
No, it doesn't.
Shut up. That's totally
You
right.
force those two pieces together, and they don't want to be together.
I'll go there actually. What was that heavy sigh?
That was the.
I started from broadcast.
So sorry, broadcast.
Like, oh, these
Anybody want a
fuckers.
drink?
Yeah, real fucking sorry you guys
Yeah,
got to do
you
your
want
job today,
Coke?
broadcast.
Coke?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I'm good, Ryan. Thank you.
Jeff?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right.
No.
That was aggressive for some reason.
I'm in a mood now.
Yeah.
we
there
should
you go.
not-
I'm happy.
You misunderstand. It's not that I don't.
Do I
appreciate-
what am I
Yeah,
misunderstand?
it's not that I don't appreciate.
Do I? What am I?
I fucking oh no! That one time Jeff came up to me and he said something nice to me. Oh, it was the worst. I was like, oh no!
I can't even get a
Jeff's
space
fucking
on
positive. Oh no! Jeff said he smiled at me. What am I gonna get cancer now? Because Jeff can't be nice.
That's not the thing. It's your delivery.
That's what you said.
It's your delivery.
That's what you implied. You little shit. You wonder why I'm not nice to people? Because nobody wants it.
No,
You be nice to somebody and they're like, no, I don't know how to take a compliment.
it's not that.
No, I'm pretty sure it's that.
It's a situation where it's like,
close.
Is he complimenting?
It's a situation where you all suck.
There it is. Love that.
Love you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Look, we're almost. If we connect this will all be looped together. We're missing one piece of that gun right there. If we can find that gun
I
chunk.
bet it's that piece.
What? What?
Oh, it's right
I
over
was
there.
like, oh shit.
You know, it's one of those. Somewhere in that region.
Now see, this looks like hands, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna play more Destiny tonight.
I can't play more Destiny today as soon as we're done with the fucked up podcast.
I'm gonna
Are we
finish
doing
the
Destiny or
GameStop
Get
video.
Good?
We should probably.
I gotta edit.
We don't need to do
Done two Get Goods, and the last Get Good was real good.
Dude, I'll say I got MVP in one game.
Jack, you know what you did that the audience would be pumped about?
I changed character.
You switched from Montaigne.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that already a little bit. I was like, you know what? I need that game just is not made for true support characters. Like it's made to everyone has to be offensive. And so going for Montaigne, like someone actually sent me a really, really good piece of advice on Reddit today because like. I guess at some point we talked about people sending us advice, and I guess I came across sour about it. Which we've read all the comments.
We do
and,
read the comments.
And
we record
there's
so
like
much
there's
in advance.
like 1 out of 10, which is actually like constructive criticism, or like here try this, play the character like this, not like stop playing that fucking character. It's like
Right.
here's how to play the character. And someone sent me like a multiple paragraph message on Reddit, like here's a good style of technique to play Montaigne, which I've now moved from Montaigne over to Valkyrie and or over to
you played Valkyrie, you played Blackbeard as well,
Blackbeard. And so now I'm playing Blackbeard, and so that's gonna go vertical. You see, like, match the line. Yeah, I mean, if you see those lines there, it's matching that one.
Yeah, idiot.
Anyway, so but yeah, no, like
It's funny when he does it.
There went a piece. It escaped. Matt threw it off. With
God
his
damn
elbow.
it, Matt.
Wow, that went far.
That would have been lost
That
forever.
would've been the one. The one we never saw again.
Ryan, we're getting it. God damn it, Matt.
All right, fuck it. Let's wrap this shit up and
Yeah.
do something else.
Can we wrap it all up in like?
They'll do.
Well,
they'll
they
do it.
kept it. And they didn't.
We still gotta do 15 more minutes of this anyway. So
That you make a great point.
All right. Well, thank you for watching.
say
Remember,
goodnight to the nice people.
GoFundMe.com/RT Harvey Extra Life. Hey, we should also mention Theater Mode is the finale of this chunk of the season.
Is it? Because Sergeant Kabuki Man was last week.
This is
it?
Blood Orgy at Beaver Lake.
Oh, I was on that one.
That was fun, man.
was bad.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I actually enjoyed that movie. So it's, I want to say is the one where it's the party and the guy who's kind of just knows everything. Is that the one? It's like the
No, there's nothing out there, I think.
Oh, that's right. There's nothing out there. Blood Orgy Beaver
I don't know
Lake.
if you were in that. I think it was me, Jeff, and Ryan.
Yeah, I don't think I was in it. But anyway, if you want to see a clip of it, we should do that right
Show me
now.
so I can remember which one it is.
I remember.
Fucking the dude's face, huh?
Was he saying Scott Baio?
My monkey!
Oh, he's fucking his mouth. Does that count, Jeremy?
Nope, the dude's alive. That's an alive mouth.
Oh!
Oh, that's just gross!
Mad scientist sodomy,
Because it's a proper name.
animal masturbation, or redneck hillbilly cannibal.
All right, that was kind of funny. Did we make we made a Rick Santorum joke, didn't we? Oh no, we made Jerry Sandusky joke. Just now.
Nor are the owners of this theater responsible.
Are you trying to insinuate that Rick Santorum and Jerry Sandusky have a lot in common? Yep.
All right, cut.
Viva. Dick.
Fucking.
Oh!
God!
Why? There you go. That's it. That's it. Season
So Ryan was
finale.
not in that one.
Thank God.
No, it's not season finale. That's just section finale.
This section finale.
Chunk
What
finale.
happened-
Fucking
what happened
liars.
to the deer?
There you go.
You
Season
don't
finale.
want to know what happened to the deer.
Dude,
just
you
curious.
will not guess the ending of this one.
It
You
participated.
think?
I forgot
It
the
was
end.
out of nowhere. But
I don't remember the ending. Anyway, so if you are a first member over on Rooster Teeth, you can watch that. Check it out.
Completely blocking the
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Jeff is somehow in every single shot.
you wouldn't think I'm even on off topic with that shot right there. There I am.
Oh, there he is. There's Jeremy. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. It was lots of fun. We enjoy it.
See
Bye.
you later, guys. Roll credits!